Shuffle. Chicano Shuffle. I know the lyrics. Que Chespirito, el chavo, el cholo, la chola. Chuntis. Chicano Shuffle. Tan tan.
It's like, is this in there?
Tintan. Cantinflas.
Aquí va. Yeah, bro. It was a little different because we're missing a member.
Just as we got back together.
Un miembro.
Welcome back to Chicano Shuffle, guys. This is Steves.
Fernando.
And the substitute for today, Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez, dude.
Ramon 2.0.
Dude, this guy's taking the throne for the most appearances. This is your third one, bro.
My third one. Wait, 1, 2,
Ya se perdió.
3, yeah. At first, he was a little iffy about us. I know when you meet somebody new, you're always like, you're always sizing people. He gave us the what's up, the up and down, and then I was like, we'll get him.
The stink eye.
We'll get him. And now he's become a homie, man. I'm glad that you were able to free your schedule, dude. I know you're fucking really busy, bro, with everything that you do, man. So,
oh, and excuse the cats out there making orange chicken right now on the other side. So sorry about that.
We're next to a Chinese restaurant, and they sound like little kittens. I don't know, but I think the dinner starts in a few hours, dude. So we might check out the orange chicken that they're making out there.
Yeah, I heard the mushroom chicken's pretty good.
Mushroom chicken. Because you don't order the broccoli beef. Because
they say it's beef. Según.
So our better half. There's a lot of rumors. I don't know. I kind of saw something. I think he's down in Brazil getting his butt lift. He's getting a little Brazilian butt lift going. He's testing out his gains. So I don't know where he's at. Have you heard from him?
No, güey. He's in a playa with the fucking tanga, güey.
Well, según in the text, he says he's in Mexico.
In Mexico?
Según ahí con los carteles.
Anda en Playa de Carmen, güey.
He's going to come back with a scar on the side.
He's taking those beach photos with his nalga in the air.
Va a llegar todo Botox con pinche culote.
And duck lips, right?
La pinche face toda estirada.
Duck lips. Con los pinches labios todos enchilados.
Llenos de aceite.
Hey, what's up with that look, güey? Fucking some of these females are taking a little too much, no way?
It's too much. Now you could tell when you walk anywhere or go anywhere and you see somebody, like, as soon as you see somebody that looks like a chipmunk, I'm like, oh, she's had something done.
Like a chipmunk.
Right? Because they all look the same.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no different look. Like,
But you think that's the look they want to go to, or they're just saving their pennies and they go right there next to Adriana's Insurance in East LA and shit?
I heard Tijuana has better prices.
Yeah, you're not lying, bro.
But they use Pennzoil or something.
Probably, bro.
Sí se pasan, güey.
Yeah.
I think, because I remember there was a long time ago, there was some girl with one of my girl's friend, like the pinche, she had a friend que también that was all into the beauty shit, and she went, y se hizo los labios, and I guess she was like, le gustó, but she goes, maybe a little bit more. And it's one of those deals. A little bit more. Like, they feel like they need a little bit more. Y esta fue como 3 veces until she looked, como dice este güey, fucking labios enchilados, güey.
Jeez, that sucks,
fucking
bro.
Huge and weird looking, way.
I saw a documentary on Netflix about the beauty pageant in Venezuela, because you know they have a lot of Miss Universes.
Venezuela. Yeah, that's fucking Barbie country right there, dude.
But they slice them up like at 15, 16. They're already getting their boobs done and lipo and shit like that. Yeah, it's a competitive market down there.
Yeah,
that's bad.
Over there is that's the thing. Even if you're not in a beauty contest thing, man, that's like their look. Like, I think that's where it really started.
Yeah.
I think.
I thought it was more like a Brazil thing too, no? Like,
well, Venezuela, they've had the most Miss Universe out of any other country. Where
you think that's what it is, though? Like,
the demand and the competition is pretty stiff down there, dude.
Porque ya ves también, well, even in Mexico, we have that, ay, güey.
This is a... That's the chow chow.
Someone turned on the fucking that vibrator that you ride.
Hey, where you sat on it?
Why are you
bro?
shaking? Why are you shaking?
You didn't lock it for me? You sat on it? You didn't hit the lock on the vibrator?
I don't know, fucking.
Why are you smiling?
Fuck, bro, that sounds like you got a full charge. You got a brand new
99% on the battery?
What setting you have it on? That's a brand new 9-volt.
Yeah, dude. I heard Duracell got good, but man,
I don't know if they can hear it, güey.
Duracell makes special batteries just specifically for dildos, ¿no, bro?
No shit, I don't even know what I was saying, güey.
Aguántame el putazo.
Aguántame el putazo.
We're talking about the fucking Venezuelans.
Yeah, but I don't know
the
what the fuck.
Venezolanas,
I
güey.
lost my train of thought after that, güey.
No, and the thing is that, you know, like you said, like they chop them up, like you said, like at 15 they're already getting all sliced and diced, and the nose is all refined, and they get so small it looks, you know.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it just be the cavity, man.
Yeah.
I know what I was saying. The fucking, well, even in our like Mexican culture way, at least this is where I can speak from that. Pero ya ves que I'm sure you have someone in the family también que siempre they're like prepping the kids to be an artista, be a cantante, to be a fucking dad. Oh, look at esta sí la va. This is where money is gonna be made. Instead of saying, hey, ponte las pilas una doctora, cabrona.
Yeah.
No, hey, cántale, a ver, cántale a este señor, mira.
Yeah. And
like,
you fucking suck.
They're going for like the fame, and this is before like YouTube and all that shit too.
Yeah.
So that's part. It's ingrained in us también, way, like in our culture.
No, I get it. I mean, Venezuela. I mean, what else? I mean, to get out of that country and have a better future. I mean, I think sometimes they probably see it as their only way out. No.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Claro, the novelas.
Yeah, the novelas.
Have you seen ¿cómo se llama? Manny.
Yeah, that's true.
Manny, el pinche el baseball, Manny. ¿Cómo se llama?
Ramirez?
Yeah, you haven't seen him, güey?
No.
He's one all fucking Miguelito, güey, on Michael Jackson, güey.
What do you mean?
Huh?
He looks.
Like,
He's all fucking like he's going wider and wider, güey.
No way, bro.
Yeah. I think it was Manny.
That's crazy. I remember Manny Ramirez. Yeah, I mean, once you start, I'm sure it's addicting. What I don't like is that they fucking blame us for it. Way like, oh, we do it because aesthetically to please you guys. I have nothing to do with that. That's not my taste, you know? Like,
what do you mean?
Like when they get plastic surgery and they think it's a society thing, like that's what we want and that's what we need them to do to get accepted. Like, it's not even like that, dude.
No, it's just a vanity thing. I think it's more personal and vanity and what they see on social media now. You know,
social media,
and that's the thing with social media, that they see everything where somebody's posting like all the stuff they're doing and, you know, the stuff they're getting, the stuff they're doing to their face, and they think that's the thing to do. And
it's the highlight reel, right? People post all like the best moments of their day.
And if you don't know, all of that is a lie.
Yep. I mean, we all have shitty days, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But we talked about this before because when people are really honest and they're always complaining about shit, también agüitan. We're like, fuck, unfollow.
They be downers, yeah.
Yeah, when they're honest and real, right? We're like, fuck that, unfollow.
Yeah.
This person's negative.
Yeah, let me see this fake person. They're more exciting. It's true. Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of that too. You know, I'll see something like, oh, that's cool. Oh, look at the car and watches they have. Oh, that's pretty cool. And I am guilty of that. I do look at that. I'm like, man, I wish I had that watch.
Yeah. No, I take it back. Way. It's not Manny Ramirez. It's Sammy Sosa. Way.
Oh
crap!
Shit.
That's him?
Yeah.
No way, bro.
He went full fucking Miguelito. Way.
Oh shoot!
Dude.
One of the sluggers. One of the juice sluggers.
He went out, bleached his skin or whatever it is that you do. Way.
Are you fucking serious, bro?
Yeah. It's been getting like Michael Jackson's been getting shaders.
Hey, wait.
Shady,
but
like
if you have a
shades lower,
they even have green eyes now.
Nah.
Yes, it's like he's getting all fucking
Sammy Sosa. Wait.
Oh, look at his eyes.
No shit, bro.
Yes. Sorry, Manny Rodriguez. I meant fucking Sammy Sosa.
Hey, but honestly, wait, you've had a compa like that, way. Like, do you bring that shit up? Like, hey,
I gotta bring it up, boy.
Oh no, there's
or do you just start off in a new city with a white face and like everything?
You know what?
I
gotta. And I know he lives in China and he doesn't listen to this.
Whoa,
but a buddy that he's a few years older than me, and he would always dye his beard and his hair, and you know, he would embrace his grays, man. And you could tell when he dyed his beard, because le deja una mancha, you know. And I'm like, this is where I used to work with him, and so me and another homie were like, let's just get on his case, man. And we would just ride him and stuff, and he finally stopped doing it, and now it's all white and stuff. And I'm like, see,
it looks better.
It looks way better, man.
Yeah, I remember my dad pulled up with like fucking purple hair and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? La salió mal el mix. I don't know if he was doing it himself.
Queremos rock.
I remember my dad también cuando salía with the black way.
Yeah,
And you're like, your hair's never been that black.
Like, dude, what are you doing?
That's not even natural.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I mean, like Chente with the bigote. I mean, I think that looks pretty cool.
It looks like that
The
fucking...
bigote and the cejas. Oh.
Yeah.
And everything's white and everything's
white, yeah.
dark.
It looks like that. What is it called? The Vanta white or whatever. The one that no light fucking reflect.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's no reflection on their hair. Way.
So dark, it's like space black.
Yeah. It's like Vanta white or something. No, I can't remember.
Smile, bro. I can't see you.
Ay, güey, no
Yeah,
se
it sucks,
pasan,
bro.
güey.
And it's all to be accepted by society, right, bro? That's why we do all this shit.
No, and the thing is that you're doing that, and it just looks more ridiculous, man. You know,
But
like,
once you're in it, bro. Like, there's no turning back.
I think there is, man. I
think so?
I think if you I don't know, man. I can't say because I've never been put in that spot, and I'm not planning to be put in that spot. I embrace it, man. I'm getting grays. I don't have really on my head, but my beard is like, embrace it, man.
Yeah.
My wife likes it even more.
Yeah.
No, right away, Ramon was saying he wanted the fucking salt and pepper, no?
He wants it to. He can get chicks looking at him, man. maybe we'll get him out of the friend zone.
He's gonna come back like Sammy Sosa, güey. All white.
Ojos verdes.
Ojos verdes white. His hair fucking Vanta black.
Va a parecer Talía, el güey.
Talia.
I would say every sentence going to be dude. or bruh.
Yeah. I don't go by Ramon.
¿Qué dicen en Venezuela, güey?
Raymond.
Venezuela? What do you mean?
I was trying to think of a slang fucking in Venezuela, güey.
I don't know, güey. Chamo, I know they say chamo.
Che?
Che?
That's
Is that-
Argentina, güey.
Oh, okay. They're next
I
door
was like,
neighbors.
maybe,
man.
yeah. I was like, maybe.
Chamo. I know they say chamo.
Chamo?
I used to date a girl from Venezuela, and she would call me papi, way. You know, that's kind of cool, way. Because, you know, we usually date Mexicanos. They don't use that kind of shit, way.
No.
So when you start exploring out into, like, the other parts of the world, where they start telling you names that make you feel good, way.
Es que,
Oye, papi.
es que no por nada, pero es que las nuestras don't want to make you feel good.
I know,
They want
way.
to keep it down, eh?
No, some different flavors are actually really, really nice, way.
It's like right here, like growing up, like in junior high school, and you know, like you would hear a lot of boyfriend and girlfriend like, "Hey, babe." I mean, the girlfriends that I had in junior high school was like, it was always by name.
Yeah.
I've never liked that
Little Martin.
babe thing, or
Even
hey,
with
babe.
your wife right now, you don't.
No, we've never used babe or
I don't mind the babe.
Or
I don't-
Mija,
I don't
or-
have
like,
that.
babe?
I don't mind it, güey.
I left it years back, way.
It left me. Let's.
you know, like Mija or Mijo.
I didn't leave it. It left me, güey.
And then you could tell your age when you start exchanging honey over babe.
Or yeah.
Hey, honey, go get me. Oh, honey, what do you want to eat, honey?
I haven't got there. güey.
What do you want to eat, honey? Then that's the beginning of an hour discussion. Well, I don't know.
I
You
have
pick.
another buddy that he's half Mexican, half white. He can barely speak any Spanish, but I'm throwing all my friends under the bus today.
Yeah, güey.
And him and his wife, and every time they're talking, he's like, "Yes, amor, amor, come here, amor, yes, amor."
Pero no habla español.
No.
Man.
So I'm like, and, you know, she calls him the same thing,
but she speaks Spanish?
yeah, she speaks Spanish and
Oh,
everything. So say, yeah, amor. Yes, amor. And I'm like, man, that sounds so.
That sounds forced.
Yeah, it
doesn't
does.
even sound like
It doesn't.
it's like.
Well, do you think that started in reverse though? She probably called him amor and then se le pegó.
Yeah.
Se le pegó,
yeah.
yeah. And I guess to please her, he probably
Amor.
did the same thing. But
I mean, amor sounds more romantic than love, right? I mean, amor, it's like in español se siente como.
amor, ven para acá.
We have a more romantic language in español, güey.
We do, amor.
No por nada.
But
Gringos.
Tu piel tan suavecito como pedal de una rosa. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, but sometimes those names get a little ridiculous. I hear it in public too. I'm like, fuck, güey, no mames.
No mames.
No mames.
Yeah, it's
No mames,
true.
güey.
Yeah, but I
Vamos por
mean,
unos vampiros.
those are good, bro.
Now you're getting all chilango.
Yeah.
So what's the? I've heard that people from El DF that born in DF are not chilangos.
Chilangos is like a neighborhood, güey.
The neighborhood,
Yeah,
or
it's like-
people that come in and
My understanding from some dude that used to work in a bar, like a little bar hand that we used to fucking. They íbamos a pistear every weekend
Yeah.
in my juventud. That dude was a chilango, And he took pride in being that he was an actual Chilango. He was like from that little area of El DF that he says that's where the Chilangos are from. Like if everybody from Boyle Heights had like a name,
okay.
like a fucking we had some kind of nickname for him.
Yeah.
Así, güey. Como decirles hipsters, well, we all know the hipsters are over here, whatever. Chilango, that's where it came, yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's where
I don't know.
But it's like the fucking rough fucking hood. Like, that's why they take pride in it. Way.
Somebody had told me that it wasn't necessarily that they were born in El DF, but they were raised there. And then that's what they started calling them Chilangos. It's like the pochos.
Oh, maybe. Well, I mean...
But what is the slang for? Like, Chilango, what is it the slang for?
Fuck, I don't remember. This dude probably told me. But the biggest thing I took away from it was that he was proud because that he was an actual Chilango.
Maybe like saying
No cualquier
Chicano.
cabrón. Because it's like you're saying I'm from the roughest part of fucking DF. I'm an actual Chilango.
Oh, okay.
And the other ones, that's what I'm saying. But he
Those ones
says
just the fresas.
the fresas do it as talking down to it. No seas pinche Chilango.
No seas
like,
naco.
No seas naco type of like you're talking down. Pues.
O sea, como
You're-
tú sabes, ¿no?
Chilangos corriente.
Yeah, no, andale.
La chusma.
No
Yeah,
seas
but-
Chilango, pinche Mario.
But they take it as
No,
a pride
pues,
because
aquí ya sabes que lo van a ligar.
they survived the hood, pues.
Yeah.
They take it to their... That's what
shit.
that's what unless he's lying, güey, pero you never know.
Yeah, you
If
gotta
anybody knows out there,
But mi primo's fucking, well, Chilango, but he's not from, I guess, that area. He's a fresa. But he was there and he didn't go.
and does he have that
He
slang?
verified it.
Did he have that slang?
The slang?
Yeah, the Chilango slang.
No, he has the cantadito. That's the DF.
Yeah, that little
güey.
twang.
Yeah.
It's like right here the country twang.
Yeah.
Vamos a ir
Sería
por-
the Mexican twang.
Yeah.
Vamos a ir por unas cheves o qué pedo?
Yeah,
No?
vamos.
Sí, no, chido.
That's where I got it from, güey.
Cámara. I had a homie
Cámara.
that was a Chilango and to say late, he would say cámara. I always thought, like, why cámara? Way like,
Camarada?
no, maybe. I don't know. I thought cámara. I always pictured a fucking
camera.
camera. Like you took the picture and you're done. I guess.
But when they start getting really deep, like, no, ¿qué pasó? No, pues aquí nomás alfombras.
yeah.
To mix the two conversations, güey,
yeah.
de las señoras and the chilangos, el mismo primo ese. When he came, he was here for a while. He was at the film school. And then fucking... Pero una vez el compa mío le dice, güey, you're punching above your weight class, güey. Esa vieja is out of your league. And he was like, mi league? ¿Qué chingados es eso, güey, league? Explícame qué league. What the fuck? Like, they don't have that saying.
It didn't click.
But they don't have that saying, right? And he's like, league, a ver, explícame, güey, qué pinche league. No, que pues es mucha vieja para ti, güey. No la armas, güey. Es like, mira, cabrón. Déjame decirte algo, amigo. Nomás hay dos tipos de viejas para mí, güey. Las que cogen conmigo y las que no cogen conmigo.
That's pretty straightforward.
Esas son mis leagues, dice.
I like this guy. I like this dude.
That was his famous line, güey.
That's funny.
Yeah, Mexico's otro pedo, güey. They do. Netflix had a little documentary where it was like kind of like dark tourism. Have you seen it?
No.
And they go to Mexico for the Santa Muerte stuff. And they go into some hood fucking neighborhoods in El DF way where they have shrines for the Santa Muerte and there's people that actually fucking bless people and supposedly they can communicate with her. And it's just
Like really into it.
like super way. You see these footage of like these like deep in El DF where people don't even fucking dare to go because there's some rough neighborhoods out
Kind
there.
of like in the New
está
Orleans
cabrón,
and the
güey.
swamps and the voodoo and all
Exactly, bro. Like they have shrines in de la Santa Muerte and apparently there's a little subculture of that. Like it's pretty massive, dude.
that. And that's on Netflix?
That's on Netflix. Yeah, it's called Dark Tourism, and there's a section where
I
they
never
go to
got
the
to it,
DF.
But el DF está, because I used to go, I think at least once a year, güey. Te da familia, güey. Y Simón fucking, we were driving, is like fucking, hey, you fucking lock the doors, windows up. Y if they're approaching the windows, güey, agárrate, güey, porque we're gonna fucking take off right here.
Well, there's a joke saying that, I don't know, I know I'm going to kill the freaking punchline, but
Fuck it, go for it, bro.
it's a...
You're in the Ramon seat, it's okay.
We'll
Yeah,
edit
okay.
we'll edit a laugh track.
No,
after
I'm not going to say the whole joke because the whole point... No, the whole point was saying like this guy was in a plane and he even had his arm out, and he was like, "No, mete la mano porque te van a robar el reloj."
Oh, shit.
You know, and I was like,
Pues the one we always say, güey, aguas con la cartera.
Yeah, te van a robar. The plain one reminded me of a joke de dos compadres de Monterrey. You know, they say that the Monterrey son bien codos, they like to spend money. Que según dos compadres were on a plane and they're fucking setting in and they're fucking comfortable. Y de repente, after takeoff, the pilot goes on the intercom and was like, "Hey, you know, vamos a chocar, like, agárrense, que vamos a chocar, ya valimos verga." And a compadre started hesitating. And he's like, "Oh shit, compadre, ¿escuchaste? Se va a chocar la pinche avión." Y le dice el compadre de Monterrey, "Ay, ¿qué te preocupa? El avión no es de nosotros."
No mames.
Like, what are you bitching about, bro? It's not our loss.
We didn't pay for it. There's another one there. He said aviones. It's going to be all about aviation today. It's Los Hermanos Lelos.
Talk to me, Goose.
Los Hermanos Lelos.
Coming
Los
back.
hermanos Lelos?
From the Polivoces.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the plane and they're all like, you know, sitting together. And then the captain's like, "Oh, vamos, you know, prepárense porque vamos a chocar," you know. And everybody's all scared and frantic and everything. And the hermano Lelo look at each other and one of them starts laughing. ¿Qué pasó, hermano Lelo? ¿Traíste el paracaídas? Digo, sí. And he reaches down to his pocket and he reaches out a pomada de paracaídas y raspones.
Paracaídas.
Turum.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
güey, we need a little rim shot fucking.
Hey, but even the jokes in Spanish are funnier, huh, bro? Like,
I think so, dude. I think so.
we talked about this before, but sometimes I'm just like, when I'm able to communicate in Spanish, like, get fucking deals on, like, "Hey, si voy a la llantera," or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really thankful that I fucking learned Spanish, dude,
Yeah.
because sometimes
not pocho Spanish.
not pochos, nah, the kind of Spanish that'll get you a deal, way.
Yeah.
Like, they know that, okay, este güey es de nacido aquí, but he's got a certain vibe to him that I can fuck with.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes you don't really think about it. You take it for granted that you can speak Spanish, but it's actually pretty cool to fucking throw out there, you know?
Yeah. Because
Deals, he says.
as soon as they start talking, they're like, "Oh, jefe, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué lo que necesita?"
Yeah.
And then that's when you go in and make your deal.
No, pues oye, mi pinche banda aquí creo que se va a reventar.
Tengo un clavo en la llanta.
Se me hace 500 un pache.
Un parchecito, no.
That's funny, man.
¿Cuánto
'cause-
cobran? No, amigo. No sea mamón.
Ahí está una en la esquina que es para los chilangos.
Allá a 2 cuadras me cobran $5.
Aquí 4.
Yeah, that lowballing shit is fucking. I really don't like to do it. Like I told you, I fucking I met this guy that makes fucking pipes, and and since I knew he made it by hand, and the price he gave me is the price I gave him, dude. I felt like something like that, you can't really like haggle on the price, you know, like
Especially if it's handcrafted. Like it's not, you know, it's like you said, it's not, you know, machine made and it's mass production. You know, when it's handcrafted, like you see, and everything that I do is basically handcrafted.
No. Haters are going to say it's fake.
Nah, this dude's fucking. He was showing us. I mean, I don't know if you guys see the white elephant in the room, but this guy fucking.
He had to do a setup.
He got his little setup over here.
They're like, "Hey, can you back up Ramon today?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm gonna set it up like I want to set it up.
Explain your setup, dude. What's going on?
I gotta
over
get comfortable.
I gotta get comfortable and with my vibe. So I had to bring my Voltron from the '80s.
here? Legit
OG?
too, made in Japan.
Yeah, the Crow, of course. Who doesn't love the Crow?
Every paisa loves a crow in.
Spawn. That's
Western Spawn.
You know what? That's the only comic book since I was 18 that I still collect now.
Now?
Spawn?
You've kept up with it?
Yeah. Right now it's at 304.
I still have the first ones, Wayne.
I have the first ones till 304 right now.
Yeah, I didn't get that far, Wayne.
Yeah, no, that's the only comic book that I still collect.
The
And then
Western Spawn's
and
pretty
then you got a little
Acá con los-
steampunk.
Con el alcohol.
Handmade by yours truly, Mario over here.
And then Harley Quinn. It's actually one of my newest statues.
From Suicide
Statuettes.
Squad.
From Suicide Squad. It's actually a Sideshow is the one that do this.
The
sculpture.
Sideshow ones make some good ones.
Yeah, Sideshow's
What
badass.
sideshow? The company?
The ones that
Company.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They have some awesome statuettes, man.
Dude, the details on them are insane, bro.
This dude was trying to pose your action figures earlier.
Well, le está agarrando los guamaros ahí, ¿no?
Yeah, I guess.
He was like, ¿y estas Barbies? ¿Cómo se llama?
Okay, Barbies.
That's why I had to correct them. Action figures.
Action figures, they're not dolls.
Hey, I'm an outsider. Don't hassle a newbie, bro.
Yeah. Newbie. I'm a newbie.
Nah, you're not a
I'm a
newbie, man.
newbie with
Pero
all this.
sí le faltó el pinche Swiffer.
Yeah, they're a little dusty, bro. What's going on?
I know. I was going to bring it, man. It's been sitting there for a while.
Maria's lagging on the fucking cleaning, right?
Yeah, es que Lupita está en el piso.
Lupita.
¿Ya conocieron a Lupita?
La Lupita de Arrecio.
No mames.
Nah, that's cool, bro, that you're into that shit. So you, obviously it's tied into the art, no? The comic
Yeah,
books?
yeah. The whole, I mean, that was my first, I would say, influence of art was comic books. That's where I would draw off comic books. I would draw off cartoons and stuff like that. And that's what got me going from that to drawing more, like taking it more serious.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, I met you barely recently, way, but I've seen a little bit about you, and you've come a long way, bro. Like you've told us some stories about you having some rough-ins, like with when you were a kid and stuff like that, and I mean it's pretty cool to see like you fucking coming up. And I noticed that you have a little documentary that you're working on too, bro.
Yeah. I just threw a little trailer for everybody that if you don't know, Mario Lopez Art.
No, you know.
How to do my plug-in right there. Like I said, Mario Lopez Art.
Not AC Slater.
Not AC Slater.
AC Slater.
And, it's just
You don't know now you know, he says.
It's going to be like a 20-minute documentary. I'm not doing no big old full, I'm not at that level yet.
He's only halfway through his life, he says.
So it's a quarter, not even a quarter of it. But anyways, it's a small documentary thing, and I threw me and my buddy Dan that is editing everything for me.
He's doing a great job, by the way, dude.
Yeah, he's doing it, But like I told him, when we start doing it, do it the way you think you do it, and then that's when I'll jump in and be like no, take that off, or let's leave this in, or for most of it was mostly him. I didn't really have to like cut too many pieces from the trailer. So
messing with his art form.
No, is this part of that? You came in like in the beginning of this year, and you talked about the plans for 2020. Is this part of the?
Yeah, that's part of my 2020 goals is doing that, finishing the documentary, and I want to present that the day I present my new works, which is the new
series,
that I'm going to do. So once I show that, the day that I show that at that event, I'm going to show the documentary.
Premiere the documentary.
Wow, that's awesome, bro.
What was that one? When are you planning to do that one?
I'm hoping March, April, around there. I need it's going to be a total of like 13 paintings.
Oh, shit.
So I just finished number 4.
Shit.
Got work
No
ahead
pressure.
of it.
So
No, Brett, what are you doing sitting with us for 3 hours, bro?
Ponte a trabajar, güey.
I should be talking and painting at the same time.
no
huh?
shit,
We're
bro.
fucking out there chilling.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, but do you like that pressure, bro? Because I know a lot of people like it because it pushes them.
I work better under pressure.
Yeah.
I do work better under pressure. Like it's like they say, man, artists are like, what do you call that?
I was
There it
going
goes
to make a
again.
joke, but it was inappropriate.
Hey, don't filter yourself, bro. This is
No.
this is a Radio R podcast.
Yeah, no. Like we just wait for the last minute.
Yeah. Procrastinator?
Procrastinators.
Yeah.
That's what and I'm sure that you're an artist too.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I don't know if you do that too, where you wait the last
¿Yo
minute.
no cuento?
Ay, güey, ¿estás aquí todavía?
Yeah, güey. Mames, güey.
Sandwich
That's all right.
artist.
Sandwich artist. Ooh, see, that's an art form too.
It's because I do digital. No cuento, güey.
Nah.
No, but
we do. I mean, dude, come on. You talk about how you're like, I can't get it to this, I can't get it to that, but nothing has started with, so it's all
Hey,
procrastination.
wait, and not just that. We did it for later today, and he still got here late.
Yeah. This guy's gonna be late to his own funeral, bro.
I think so too.
I'm just saying, güey, I can't fuck up my fucking character now, güey. Then you're gonna expect me to be early, güey.
I mean, luckily we're maniacals with habits because we enjoyed a nice pipe and you had a cigar. Man.
Oh yeah.
So this guy showed up and
You're enjoying
fucking
a nice pipe.
this fucking dude Mario, he's got everything in this fucking place, dude. Like I show up with my pipe, I'm smoking, and
Tell
then
us about the pipe.
he comes out And then I turn around and I look
piping.
back and he set up a fucking outdoor smoking patio. He had the table with the ashtray, couple of shots, and I'm like, fuck, dude, this guy.
If you can do it,
Followed by some piping.
Haz el pecado completo. You know?
If you're gonna do it right. He says.
Yeah, man.
If we're gonna
it's 'cause
pipe, we're gonna need to smoke.
my buddy Mike G. He's the one that got me in like the whole cigar scene, and he has to get ni se aguanta. ¿Verdad?
Oh, he's still laughing at pipe smoking.
He's still like
man.
he can't get over that word. Every time you say pipe, it's like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Because you said we're piping.
He said pipe.
He said pipe.
That was too good, güey. It was too good.
Says
Laugh track.
since Ramon's not here, we're gonna pick on you now.
Dale, güey, no pedo, güey. No pedo, de paso vivimos, güey.
The pipe. Yeah, I can't say pipe smoking in front of this guy because he fucking.
See?
You said you were piping, eh?
Yeah, he said pipe. Chip Verde. So what were we talking about? We fucking got a little sidetracked
You're
there.
piping and
No, well, the pipes. So you brought up the where you
Sharing
can
pipes.
make your own actual. They sell you the
the mold
pipe
for your
pretty
pipe.
much with the block where you can
Oh
carve it yourself.
yeah. And you do.
Pipe.
We can't talk serious with this guy.
You can make your own pipe. Tell us more about molding your pipe.
I feel like
You say it like that.
I feel like when the adults are talking, like, "Hey, niños, ven para jugar allá."
Ya cállese con la chingada.
Yeah. No, well, you were. I for some reason, se me pasó that you fucking do wood carving, way, and you were like, dude, I can fucking totally do that.
Cars wood también. Ay, güey. Ay, güey.
No se puede hablar con este güey, bro.
Hey, you want another beer?
Ahí voy empezando con esta, güey. Pero sí.
A Bud Light.
Tómale, tú tómale, güey.
Hey, you seen those Corona fucking flu shit? People posting up the Corona fucking.
Corona.
The
Con la chela.
coronavirus.
Pinche todos pedos. Yeah. That's funny, güey.
Fuck, man, that sucks,
Nos
bro.
pegó el coronavirus.
Yeah, estos pinches nombres. It's good for marketing, güey.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Well,
I was
I
Bud
don't
Light,
know, man.
but if I was Bud Light, I'll be fucking, hey, what's
Oh,
up? You gotta name a fucking
You
a
shouldn't
flu
drink,
after me.
You shouldn't
Oh,
drink
you're gonna-
Coronas because they give you a virus.
I know, right?
Stay away from the coronavirus. Yeah, that's true. They can do.
Oh, yeah, right? Bud Light probably paid him to fucking say it was a coronavirus.
Yeah. Like, you want a corona? Nah, I'm good, man.
Nah, I don't want that virus, bro.
I see you got a new disease. I got a name for you. Let me peel off some billetes.
Fuck, bro. Can you imagine? I mean, those guys control fucking Anheuser-Busch. I mean,
Chingo, güey.
I've seen a little mini documentary because this dude was talking about the microbrewers and shit like
That they're
that.
not like microbrews anymore.
Well, they buy a lot of them and they don't change the labels.
They don't tell you anything,
So
just-
you can think it's oh shit, look, it's trendy. It's fucking a little
Oh, really?
brewery.
Yeah,
and
they
it's
own a
these
lot of them,
fuckers.
And they own it?
Yeah, because he was talking about one. I was like, it's not a microbrew anymore, way.
Yeah.
Like they you do well, and it's like the tech things, you know, the little apps that come up, and then fucking Google goes, yeah, we're gonna buy you, way.
Yeah.
Instead of competing with you, we're just gonna buy you.
Yeah, money talks, man.
Was
Money talks for
the
sure.
Anheuser-Busch, whatever. They same thing with microbreweries, way. They start doing well. They go, all right, we'll fucking buy you.
Yeah, here's fucking $50 million. Oh shit.
Y está cruel because también les dice, no, but we're gonna make the beer. We're gonna keep making it where you make it with your employees,
But we own it.
and we own it. But they'll do that, pues, like same thing like tech. They'll do that for like a year, maybe two, then they'll shut it down and just move it to their giant factory way.
Yeah.
But
I mean-
like he says, they don't change the label. Not that way.
It doesn't say Anheuser-Busch, but I mean, if us three had a brewery way and Anheuser-Busch came with a fat check,
Yeah.
hey, funny.
no.
You would stay?
I would stay.
Damn, Mario, we're gonna have to vote him out, bro.
Well, two again, because
I'd be like, okay, you stay, but we'll sell our shares.
no, pero digo, it's,
Wait, what are you doing? Oh, we're here in the Bahamas in our yacht.
maybe it's plan
Hey,
con maña.
we're
'Cause-
smoking our pipes over here in the Caribbean, bro.
You're smoking pipe otra vez. Ay, güey.
Just had to say pipe, yeah.
Yeah,
Pero
no,
maybe it's plan con maña. I know I'm going to vote no. Keep my integrity. You guys are going to vote yes. I still get the money because I'm outvoted.
I don't know, bro. I mean, you can buy a lot of integrity with a fat check.
No, that's what I'm saying. Pero you don't see the plan con maña, güey?
Yeah, I get it.
I'm going to be outvoted anyways. Might as well keep my integrity. Cake and eat it too.
I saw this cool thing the other day that was like, it says, if you think money can't buy happiness, you don't know where to shop.
That's a good one.
It's true. It's true. I mean, people say it's like, money's the root of all evil, but then again, it's like, it's the person, man.
I think
the
it's
people.
too much money. Maybe is fucking.
You think so? I mean,
Bezos type money is too much.
I think it
way.
depends on the person, man.
Yeah, it's the individual, man.
No, but I'm saying, how much do you need that you think you would be fucking set and happy way, and even only you even set for your kids and your grandkids way?
Yeah.
Think it's only fucking a few million way.
Yeah.
For me, even though
You don't need $1 billion.
even though say somebody busts and I make $1 billion, and I could get anything I want, I could do anything. For me, I think I get more out of it. Like the hustle for me, I get more
Getting there
out of it. Yeah, like invest. Like say if I have that much money, of course I'm gonna invest it on projects that I feel passionate about.
Pues ya ves what is the Powerball is like 300 something now, almost 400.
Jesus, bro, that's a lot of money.
Dick, what more do you need, man?
But I think Mario, I think the when it comes to like, let's say you make $1 billion, I think that falls under the same umbrella as the plastic surgery, where that now you have it, now you want more.
A little bit more, just a little bit more.
But it's not. I mean, if
that's what I'm saying.
It's never gonna be
it's
enough.
that mindset of a little bit
you
more.
have to be. Yeah,
It's never gonna be
bro.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I mean,
Ya que tengo, if I have 300 million, 400 is not gonna hurt.
have you guys ever heard of this dude named Dan Peña?
Dan Peña.
Dude, this guy, nobody really talks about him because he's very controversial. Way like I think he's right wing leaning, and so a lot of people fucking. But this fucking guy grew up in East LA, bro. This fucking guy grew.
What does he do?
He's getting there.
He grew up in he grew up in East LA. Now he fucking lives in a castle in Scotland, bro.
Oh shoot!
And nobody really talks about him because they don't like. What he does is he charges people to get them into shape. Like he runs a week of a retreat kind of, where he shit talks people into like getting their shit together.
Oh shit!
But his approach to it is controversial because he'll call them fucking pussies. He'll call them fucking cunts. He'll be like, you fucking piece of shit. He likes to carry Vagisil, and he's like, go put this in your fucking pussy and get your shit together. Like that's how he talks to people.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think, and this guy's controversial, but I think, I mean, coming from East LA way, coming from like the neighborhood that he came up in, being in the gangs, he was a fucked up fucking teen with like a military father, and to come out of that, he invested
to own a freaking castle.
Dude, he lives in a fucking
But
badass
he made
castle.
all that money from fucking.
No, he invested in
whipping
oil.
people
This is 10, 20 years.
Oh.
He's in his 70s way. This is from mid 90s. The reason that he charges people, and this is true of everything, Mario, is like he says he used to do seminars for free. He used to tell people how to fucking invest the way he invests. And he would give them free food, everything was free. And he said, when everything's free, you're not accountable for shit.
Yeah.
You have to have something invested to be able to get your shit together. And he was like, dude, when I had free seminars, I would give them fucking food. And they would bitch about the chicken being cold.
Gosh, yeah.
And so he's like, fuck these guys. So he started charging. I mean, he charges serious money.
But it's because it's that effect way that, like, what was it? Remember, like, the shit? Like, if you put a fucking table outside, fucking, I'm throwing away this table, I'm going to put it outside on the curb for someone to take. If you put free, if you put fucking free, some dude did like a little unscientific study. I think it was like on Reddit or something. He was putting stuff outside free and fucking it sit there for a week, 2 weeks. He's like, what the fuck? So he just changed it. He put a little sign instead of free, fucking $50. Gone the next day.
Yeah, because you're putting a value to it.
For sale, $50.
Yeah.
But it sat there for like 2 weeks when he put free. Just take it.
Yeah, it's a different mentality.
As soon as you put a value.
So that's what he says is like people have to be invested in something. Like they're not gonna learn. They're not gonna fucking try if they're not somehow financially invested.
No, and it makes sense. It makes sense. Look, put it on kids. Like I have 2 boys, and now that they work and they buy their own stuff, cuidan sus cosas, Like when they're kids, you give them all this stuff, and it's like next thing you know, it's like it's broken, it's lost, or it's in the trash.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So it's almost kind of goes back to that.
I mean, he's dude. This guy says he's not going to leave.
What's his name?
Dan Peña. He's worth.
Never heard of him. Yeah.
They call him the $1 billion man now, or he was. Something like that. He says he's not going to leave shit to his kids. He's like, fuck them. They need to get their shit together. And they're upset because, I mean, he's got a lot of fucking money. But what he preaches in his like seminars way is he talks about having commercial debt. Like he says, go find a business owner that's on their way out and offer to buy his company. He's like, because millennials right now, the young people, these owners as kids, they don't want anything to do with their father's fucking business. And these guys want to retire, so they're motivated to sell. He's like, go in, commercial debt. They don't check your fucking your credit score sometimes because all they're worried about is how much revenue the business makes. So that's your FICO score.
Yeah.
Is the business that you're buying. And so that's what he's promoting. He's promoting to find a guy in his 70s that's hard, working his whole life, that wants to retire, doesn't know who to leave the business to, doesn't want the business to go away, and just come in with a loan and buy off his fucking his business.
Just,
I don't think it's just millennials way. Porque
no, I know.
I fell into that pit too, that I didn't want to go into my dad's business way.
But there's a lot of profitable businesses.
And now que estoy más rucón, I'm like, I should have went into the dad business way.
That's what he preaches way.
What was your dad do?
He was he did a lot of real estate, like in fucking mini Trump style. He had a lot of properties and stuff, and then when a bunch of fucking bad shit went down, se perdió a bunch of shit. But if I would have got into it, I probably would have been doing a little better, especially the way the fucking happened with the collapse.
Yeah.
I probably would have been able to buy more properties, like leverage the ones he already had to buy more. Yeah. And it would have been, I would have been fucking balling it up right now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be.
I would have been like, right? Dick, another 100 million is not going to hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, bro.
I could get me a dozen pipes.
Yeah, because he had you want a pipe? What? No, porque, he had a lot of properties.
Yeah.
He had a lot of properties here and in Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, it's that commercial debt is really interesting. I've been looking at
but commercial debt, he calls it?
Well, it's commercial debt. It's what you get. It's not like debt like private debt where you're like.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying that's what he calls it.
Where you're buying a house. But that's what it's called. I don't think he enabled it.
I'm saying negative. I'm saying so I can look it up.
Yeah, no, it's commercial debt. It says get yourself into commercial debt, like not.
Because I've heard of that. You look for someone así como dice, that's selling a business that's doing well. Or that's doing well and you can improve upon way. Pues,
yeah, I mean, now, like you said, like if they're looking for somebody like to leave it to because their kids don't want it.
Well, his mentality is who wants to start a fucking business? Who wants to go through the hurdles? Who wants to go through the 5 years of sleeping in the office?
Yeah.
He's like, fuck that. Dedicate your time to buying a fucking business that's already established.
Yeah, you skip that whole step.
And then you skip all that shit. And then eventually, like, Anheuser-Busch will come or somebody comes and then you sell it and you move on to the next one.
In that case, I would be with you to sell it because I didn't build it way. But it's just a commodity.
And then you already have the staff. You already have everybody. You already have the connections. Everything's already there. Way. I mean, obviously, it's not that easy to just say go to somebody.
Well, you still have to run it. Way.
But what he's saying is not that difficult either. Way.
But how do you find people like that?
There's whole websites to sell your business.
They do, yeah.
There's websites that people trying to sell their business.
I've seen it. Way. I've seen it. Like what the industry that we are, like forklifts, dude. I go into warehouses. I talk to owners all the time, and I see the potential there.
Yeah.
I see these guys fragile, fucking old, still fucking hustling way, and I'm like, that guy's perfect, and look at this business is perfect.
Yeah.
So it's but like Fernando said, there's listings, there's brokers that'll sell businesses, and then you fucking
los cabrones, you gotta find yourself like a chingon accountant. So when they give you all the paperwork that supposedly they're fucking making money, they have to go through like a fine-tooth comb to make sure that the numbers line up with.
Yeah,
it's not just this 1 year.
Yeah, and they're not like in depth up the yin yang.
No, they're not playing with the numbers either, because if you're trying to sell it, you're going to try to make it look like you're...
What this dude Dan Peña suggests is get into the medical field, the retirement homes. He says that's huge.
Retirement homes.
I mean, whatever.
Like convalescent homes.
Convalescent homes. Just invest in that industry. And I mean, everybody's always getting old, bro. It's just something it's not something like that.
It's
Amazon,
not gonna go away. It's
that
not
Amazon could take. I mean, Amazon's what they're gonna fucking ship your grandpa into Prime, like
ship your grandpa Prime.
Like something like that is not gonna be affected by any of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting. I like to hear people like that because, I mean, he's probably the only guy that's out there that
I don't know about the only one, pero.
Well, let me finish with that looks like us and sounds like us.
Yeah.
That's talking, that's putting himself out there, and if you hear him talk, he sounds like an uncle from East LA. Way.
Yeah.
So that
El tío Chuy.
Yeah, so that accent is like
or fucking
that accent is familiar. So you kind of like, okay,
It's the one that likes pipes.
Somehow we trust a little more.
I mean, but he's talking shit where he's pretty controversial because he's not filter way. He's not about that political correct shit. So a lot of people don't like that.
Nah,
but
he has no way, but.
I mean, there's so many ideas and stuff like that, like you're mentioning, but at the end of it, it comes down to money, man. Like, you know, where do you get that? Like, I want to jump in, but how do I get that? And say like, oh, my credit score is shitty, so I'm not gonna get a loan, and I can't ask.
But once you get into commercial shit,
it's different, bro.
Your personal thing, as long as you set up your commercial shit, your personal score doesn't matter anymore. It goes to what he's saying now.
Yeah.
My company's trying to buy this company that has good revenue already.
Exactly.
And that's what they look at with.
Yeah, they
and
don't
then
care
your
about
company
your credit
builds,
score.
I don't know if it's called a credit score or I forgot what it's called, but the company has its own credit score. With.
Yeah, they do.
So you can have shitty credit and your company has good credit because they look at your businesses and they're all doing well.
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
They look at your credit worthiness of the company, not your personal one.
And if you get into that, you obviously open up a LLC. If you get sued,
well, you need a corporation.
They don't sue you. Like, there's a lot of little things
it doesn't affect
that
you or your home or anything.
But like he said, for commercial debt, I mean, you could have a 560 credit score, and if you find the right fucking business, and you fucking know how to handle a banker or somebody that's going to give you that loan, then I mean, it has nothing to do with you.
You just need a chingon accounting way. I'm telling you now. Way. Like when you're looking to buy a business way, because there's a lot of shady shit way.
So what's with I was going to ask you, what's with the new get-ups?
Shit, we didn't even mention it. Huh?
I'm not one for mentioning things, but
you're the one that brought us the care package, bro.
Yeah, what's with that? What is it?
Carnalismo clothing, way. But the homie send us some.
I like the USC going on.
The fucking the alumni over there.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for that, bro. Carnalismo clothing.
El carnalismo.
Carnalismo?
Isn't it?
Yeah, carnalismo. Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's pretty cool.
That's what we used to call our little fucking crew in high school, way.
Carnalismo?
Yeah, because from the movie, way, it's from the... which one is...
Blood in, Blood out.
With Ramon. Blood in, Blood out, is that the one? Yeah.
Puro carnalismo, yeah.
Where's this dude out of, way?
He's in Lancaster, way.
Oh, shit,
but
Lancaster?
He goes to all the little shows around here, too. I think he's which one's he going to be at? The Molcajete. Molcajete Dominguero on February 9th at the Pomona Fairplex.
You ever been to those, Mario?
No. I've seen them online and stuff, and I think on one of them I wanted to vend, but it was already too late, so it was already.
El Ramon knows the ¿cómo se llama este güey? He's the one. He's buddy con el, I don't know buddy, pero
the promoter.
He communicates con el vato, el encargado, güey.
They
even have a little store in. Did you go with it? No.
Don't they have one like
in Boyle Heights, right there by before the bridge, the 6th Street Bridge, where it's torn down.
You know, you seen the new one, huh? They're building it. It's almost done.
But you know what? And it's 24-hour tacos. The bridge.
The one that they took down. But now the new one is almost done.
Oh shit!
Pues el Molcajete, they have that little store right there, way. It's
before the bridge.
Right before the bridge, and it's that little like 5 fucking Signal Street.
Yeah.
It's literally it's across the street.
Okay,
So right where the point is, that one little street that comes to a little point, in that corner, that's their little
before you go
shop.
to Hollenbeck Park.
That's their little shop. They're literally on the corner.
So they have a shop.
Yeah, it's a little consignment shop.
Oh shit!
So like this vato can fucking se ponen de acuerdo and it's all consignment, pura raza shit.
Oh shit!
Custom made, like handmade shit, but it's all little consignment shit.
I'm out of the loop.
Well, me and Ramon have been there a few times.
It's pretty awesome.
For some little events or whatever. That's where we fucking got that tequila too.
Fucking Chicano Show has an awesome street team, man. These guys fucking...
Ramon, the fucking... streets all the time.
Ramon marketing department.
Ramon, he likes the mingling with the peeps.
There's so much
social
stuff
manager
over there going on. And it's just...
In East LA or just everywhere?
Well, especially over there, like East LA and downtown. Like Boyle Heights and downtown.
Well, that dude, El Molcajete is fucking on it, way. That dude...
Yeah, and
he was doing like nights, like fucking con música and little art, like a mini Molcajete with like little concerts and shit. Like.
Oh, okay.
He was doing shit like he's doing a lot with
like
for the raza
right
too.
There on First and Boyle, you know where the Mariachi Plaza is at. Right before I got this place, I was actually looking there.
Oh, that'd be Chibon, way.
And one spot was like, oh no, this is a private. It's not. And I go, but it says vacant. And I go, yeah, but this is gonna be for. Well, whatever. They weren't doing it for like regular public or whatever. And then where Eastside Love is at, in that same little block, there is a taco place that was there for years. I think it was called La Pache.
Yeah.
And they closed it down. And I went and I go, hey, are you guys leasing it? He goes, yeah. He goes, how much is the lease? He goes, well, what is that you're doing? And I go, oh, no, I want to do like a little gallery thing. He goes, oh, no, we're just doing we're going to lease it to like another food place. If you have a food thing, we're only leasing it to food people.
They do in that little Mariachi Plaza little area. they regulate shit. Cabrón, way.
Yeah, and I was like, I go, really? I go, you're leasing it, so what does it matter what you can open here?
Yeah.
And they're
They keep it in check.
They're controlling how the neighborhood's gonna.
Even
look.
the mariachis.
that's that. What is it? Gentrification thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, this is all my stomach. I'm not coming out like this is where I grew up.
Yeah, because even when they're trying to like convert like the little apartment building there, whatever.
Yeah.
They got all up in arms with because then you get rid of all the mariachis way. Then not mariachi
you're talking about the one on the corner of the brick building. Yeah. Well, that's the one that I asked because at the bottom there was like a bunch of different offices.
Yeah, they regulate all that shit.
And that's where I was trying to get in, and they're like, "No, this is only for private."
Yeah, that same little community.
You talking about
owners.
the brick, the one that overlooks it?
Yeah.
That's a nice building, dude.
That's where I was trying to get in,
Yeah.
and they were like, "No, it's private owned, and they're only."
The community takes care of that fucking.
And I was like, man.
Cabrón.
I was talking to some dude that's also has this. I forget the name of his clothing line, but I guess San Diego's popping, dude. San Diego has a lot of cool little shit, but he was also telling me that it's pretty hip now. Yeah, there a lot of little breweries are popping up. It's the whole Chicano Park area. What is it? Logan's out there.
Logan Park.
Logan Barrio.
That all that stuff's changing, bro. Like it's
gentrifying.
It's gentrifying. Yeah, I mean. But he was saying like he was pissed at the raza for selling. He's like, dude, fucking stick it through, make some money. But he's like, they want quick cash. They want the money now.
Well, that's what I'm saying with the venta, way. So we're saying about like the beer shit. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather build up my thing than just get bought out, way.
Yeah, I get it, way.
Yeah, there's like yes and no to that, you know.
That's what I'm saying. I don't mind if I get outvoted, pero see.
But like it comes again, you know, money does talk, man. If there's a big wad of money and it's like, here, it's in your face. Do you want it or not? Just tell me your idea and everything. But for the most part, I would say 99.9, you're going to take it.
Depends.
Yeah.
I mean, but you'll probably 10 years later be like, fuck, I should have taken that money.
Well, look how
I already know you, way. So it's like
you just mention your dad's thing. Like, man, I could have been something right now.
Yeah. And then when we're in fucking smoking pipes in the Caribbean 10 years from now, you're going to be like, fuck, I should have fucking sold with these guys.
I could have been smoking pipes with them.
I could have been smoking pipe.
I mean, money, shit, bro. A lot of people.
Money moves everything, man.
Yeah. It changes people, man. It's crazy.
That's what I mean, man. And then I think the whole thing, like you said, it changes people, but I think the hardest part is staying humble. I think there is some people that I know that, you know, they have the money, they have the resources and everything, and it's rare to see somebody that's humble in that status, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, it goes back to like I was saying, how much money do you think you need to be comfortable with? Where you think you're not stressing with?
I mean, I think honestly, Fernie, I think if you have $100 in your bank account right now and you're not happy, you're not going to be happy with $1 million. It's going to be a quick rush, and then it's going to be down to baseline. You're going to still feel the same as if you had the $100 in the fucking bank. And I feel like people think that money's going to solve their problems. I mean, you have to change from within, way. You have to change the person that you are and your views on money. I don't say fucking money is the root of all evil. I don't use those fucking terms because that's how broke people fucking talk.
Yeah, it's the Debbie Downers, man.
Yeah, but that's what you attract. Like, why are you going to attract something that's evil?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or negative.
Or negative way. So,
and you can feel that vibe right away when somebody's like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like...
sorry.
I didn't mean to cut you off, man.
No, dale.
But be quiet. And,
Mira, stupid. I was talking first, stupid.
Go ahead.
No,
I already forgot what I was going to say.
Mario, you have the floor. Mario, you have the floor.
Dale, Mario.
Ya se me olvidó.
Oh, now that you're
I forget.
all that
What were you
shit
saying
talking.
right now?
It sounded like it was good. I was just saying how, like, if you're not happy with $100, you're not gonna be happy with $1 million. Like, you have to change.
Your mindset.
Like talking like money's the root of all evil. That's how poor people fucking think, way.
Yeah.
That's the poverty mentality.
Yeah.
It's people that have money are evil. They're douchebags.
Yeah.
There is people that have money that are douchebags, but then there's also really nice people that have money.
Yeah, like for me, I remember what I was going to say. The people, I've cut off people and supposedly like people that were friends that were, it was always a negative thing. Like, man, I was complaining about something. And not doing something about it. And those are the people that I'm kind of like, you know, I'm kind of like retrieving from, and like I don't want that in my life, you know.
Negative.
Negative, like everything has to be negative.
Well, because like the fuck, okay, ahorita, like you're saying, the $100 in your account y todo eso. Not to say it's not the, ¿cómo se pone, güey? Ponle financially. Not to say right now, I'm less happy financially right now. I'm trying to think of a better way to say it. But less, and I have, like, when you're saying, the low amount to $100 in my account, whatever. When I was making the good money at con pinche Ramon, I was comfortable, way. If I would have kept making that, just a pinche, pues ya te enfadas a job over so many years. But if I would make that same amount that I was making then, now I'd still be good, way. So I'm saying, so I didn't have even, I feel the difference from the $100 in the account, like you're saying, to then I didn't have like fucking a chingo on the account,
but I had comfortable.
But I didn't have to worry, way.
But you have, I mean,
and I was I didn't feel like I needed a little.
You were satisfied.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I needed a little bit more. Maybe that's just me, you know. But I would have been happy there, especially now. Now they make it even a little bit more, way.
But I'm you have the essentials, way. Like, why not be happy?
I'm saying I'm not saying I'm not happy. I'm saying financially, I could be better, way. I could be more. I mean, I guess you could say unhappy, way. Financially, I'm unhappy because I think it does make you more negative on things, way, and your mindset changes a little bit when you're worrying that you only have those $100.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're able to overcome that, then no matter what you have, you'll always be happy with. Like that'll be your baseline. It doesn't matter if you have fucking $100 or $1 million. Like if you, I think like you said, how much money is enough? For me, enough money is to have time. I don't put it as a label. I don't say 5 million, 10 million. I don't give a shit about the label.
Yeah.
For me, it's how much time do I have to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's how much money I need.
Yeah, and your stress level is like way low than
if
other
that's
people.
70 grand, if that's 100 grand, if that's whatever it is, if I have time, dude, to fucking hang out, fucking do the shit that we do, play music, and fucking
smoke pipes.
Then pipe smoking
that's how much I need, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was comfortable with what I was making allá, güey. Pero and that's all. If I could have done that my whole life at that, and I'm not saying that specific job tampoco, pero say that money. I think when I left, I think I was in the 80s, way, right? I was in the 80s, and then depending on the rain season, sometimes we get up to 100, way. I was comfortable there, way. I had more hobbies than I knew what to do with, way. I didn't have, now it'd be different with the kids. I think I only had one kid by the time I left. Pero pinche, I was comfortable, you know. Sometimes I worried when there's big bills. I worried, so there was still a little bit of stress, but there wasn't like now, way. So that $100 in the bank is a different, way.
So now it's
now I'm lucky if I have those $100 in the bank.
Oh, okay.
But I had enough before when I didn't have kids. Way I spent. Like I was telling you all the hobbies I had, like the airsoft. I have pinche a bunch of replica fucking rifles también that cost us almost as much as a real one, way.
Yeah.
And I have like an arsenal, way. My mom's fucking garage. Todavía está pinche arsenal.
Of fake guns?
I have real fucking like plate carriers that you can put the plates in if you want it, but you don't need to run around with fucking plates to play, way.
Yeah.
I have like shit like chalecos, way, that are like fucking like $2,000, way.
Was that like your weekend thing? Like
we would go every Sunday. But that wasn't like my only hobby, pues, and this was an expensive hobby. Y aparte de todo eso, when I left, when I fucking me dieron la bota, más bien, I still had enough, like, that I squirreled away, that I was able to, I think was able to, like, just live off that if I wanted for, like, 2 or 3 years, way. Before I even got, like, to the
So you knew how to save.
But I didn't have kids either most of the time.
Oh.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Ray, but everything that you're saying that you had is materialistic stuff.
No, but I'm saying I had enough. I mean, with the kids now, it's different. I wouldn't be able to have all those hobbies tampoco. I would think I'd be fucking like level, way. But what I'm saying, that amount of money that I had, when I do the math, even with the 2 kids or the 3 kids now, I would have been good, way. I would have still had a little bit of stress of maybe this me pasé, you know, maybe this car was too nice and we're paying a little bit more than we should, or maybe we're paying too much for where we live or something, you know. There's still like that balance of I have some stress where I'm struggling, but enough struggle to give me ganas, but I'm still good. I'm still able to go to Disneyland. I'm still able to have like a little hobby. My kids still have what they need, go to dinner, you know. So it was that good balance, way.
That's what I'm saying, but it's still stuff it's materialistic stuff. It's going
No, but
places.
it's like you're saying, it's time. It gave me time.
But you have time right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's my argument. It's not just, I value time a chingo, but I don't think it's just the time, because I have time now.
No, I mean, but that's your life. Way. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
that's my point of view.
To you, if you're not stressing right now, then I mean, you're where you're at, and your mentality is where you need to be. But what I'm saying for me, for my life, it's like, I mean,
if you can have time to play, hang out.
My goal is that. My goal is not really to fucking. I like pipes. I like all that shit. Like, come on, dude. Yeah, I'm not saying that stuff's not fun, but my goal is to not need that to be happy. Not need that to be fucking full. To not need that to be satisfied. Like that's what I'm working on. Is I feel like all that stuff's materialistic stuff. If it's there, it's not. And the way I see things, like the way I see my guitar is, I'm borrowing that way. I say it's mine, but it's not my way. I'm just.
I can't take it.
So
with
like
me.
your band thing, like the band thing, like where do you see that going?
The band, I mean, it's a long fucking road, dude.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
How long have you guys been playing?
I've been with them for about maybe 6 or 7 months.
Oh, okay. Just recently,
so in 6 or 7 months, I mean, I learned how to do a fucking website. I mean, I never really did a website, so I did a website. Got all the shit on iTunes. All that shit's pretty easy way, but it's still things that I felt like, you know, I used to have like that ego where like I should be here. I should have this. I should this. They should recognize me. That was my mentality way, and I changed that. Because I'm like, wait, I shouldn't, nobody owes me shit.
Yeah.
And so this time around in this band, I was like, if I'm going to do something with this band and have this be like what I do in life, then I need to do things that I didn't do before. Do a website, work on marketing, fucking do things that are out of my comfort zone, talk to people at shows. So that's how I figured I need to change from within to get the results that I wanted, you know?
So before you didn't really do the hustle.
Not really, bro.
And now you're actually...
Now it's a different approach. Now I'm taking lessons. I'm really working on the craft. I work on the outfits, the presentation. I think people pay money to go see you. You have to give them a good show.
Yeah.
That wasn't the mentality before.
Before it was like, let me wing it and lo que salga, salga.
Exactly, bro. And now that I value time a little bit more, I also value other people's time.
Yeah.
So if you're taking the time from your family, from your work to go see me play, I feel like the least I can do for you is give you a good show and really appreciate you giving me your time to show you what I'm doing, you know, and that mindset is different way, and I feel like it's really opening up a lot of different doors, you know.
Yeah.
That's a good one, way.
No, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like for me is no matter what amount of money you would have, like for me is a hustle. Like there's times, dude, there is times when I'm like $20 in the bank and pero todo está pagado, you know? Bills are paid, everything, and I don't have anything in my pocket. And I'm like, all right, I'm cool. So I'm really stressing it. And then it's funny that, like, my wife is the one that stresses for both of us. So she gets mad when she's like, yeah, because, you know, you don't stress, you don't. And not that she's saying that I don't care. It's just that, en que me gano? If I stress, what am I going to get out of it?
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's more of the hustle. Like, if I get a call, or I think of a project and I'm like, oh, you know, I have this project. Let me talk to so-and-so and see if they're up for like a collab or something. And that's for me, I get the high of the hustle. Yeah. Like, I don't know why. It's like, for me, it's like if something gets done and let's go meet for lunch. Let's talk about this. Okay, let's do it. Like, let's not just talk about it for a week or 2 or 3. Like, we talked about it. Okay, let's execute.
Yeah.
And then we see it happen and it's like, oh, okay, cool. You know, like on to the next one. And then, because of that, it's somehow like other doors open up, you know? Mm-hmm. And for me, that's my high, you know? So it doesn't matter the amount of money, if I get any, that's you know, that's just the
as long as it's enough.
But how did you get to that state of mind, bro? Because I mean, you told us that you had a job, your corporate job, right?
Yeah. I've always had my 9 to 5. I've been a warehouse manager for like almost 20 years, between 18 and 20. And 3 years ago, when I got laid off 3 years ago, I was already at that point where I'm like, man, I'm done, you know? But I was waiting for my boys to get out of high school. Mm-hmm. It was just that, like, I'll just sacrifice and do whatever I need to. And, you know, they're in band, you know, eso cuesta también.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. Like, okay, and now that they're, you know, they're grown men and they live at home and they have their own job and everything. So it's just basically me and the wife. Mm-hmm. So after I got laid off, that's when I told her, I go, you know what? That's it. I'm not working for anybody no more. I'm going to do this full time. I already had this. I've had this for 5 years. And I guess that's where the state of mind came, where I was like, I'm letting you know either you're with me or you're not. I'm not gonna, you know, make you do this with me. Mm-hmm. And if you're with me, then cool. You know, if you're not, I'm sorry, but this is what I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm. You know, no, I'm not asking permission or what do you think, or like, no, this is what I'm gonna do. And after that, after having that state of mind of like, this is what I'm gonna do. Whoever's with me, cool. Whoever's not, hey, I have no hard feelings for anybody, and this is the path I got to take.
So you basically fucking laid it all out. You're like, if you're not coming with me, then you basically, I mean, you sacrifice your family for your art.
Yeah, and that's the thing with artists, man. Artists are, again, we're selfish people, man.
Yeah,
I gotta say we are selfish people because we want to spend all the time, and there's times that I don't want to leave.
Yeah,
you know, I'm in here and I'm like,
you're in the zone or something.
Yeah, and I'm like, there's so many many projects I want to get out, and I feel like when I leave, I'm like, you know, like I could finish this if I stay here like at least 2 a.m. But then, you know, I can't because I still take in consideration, you know, my wife is waiting for me at home, and so, but I don't stress. I don't think I've stressed. I don't remember the last time I was like really stressed. Like I rarely get headaches.
Oh shit!
So
no mames.
No, and I think it's because of that.
Is it because that's what I was gonna say? Is it because of that, or you always been like that person?
No, I think it's really because of that. Because I would get headaches. I started getting anxiety attacks at work.
Oh shit!
Because there's stuff that like everything's deadline over there. Like you know, there's no I'll do it tomorrow. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you know, I ended up getting anxiety, and getting prescription for it and everything. But ever since that, I was like, ever since I did this, like, full time, like, that's it. Yeah, there is times, like I said, that I barely make it at the end of the month. And I have nothing, but I feel like, cool, everything's paid. I don't know anybody, anything.
That's awesome, bro.
You know, so, and yeah, it would be awesome if I can, like, have that same situation and still have, like, money coming in. You know, that is the end goal, you know, where you can where you can be asleep and making money.
With a passive income, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But where do you think, Steves, like money-wise, if you had to put like a number on it, where do you think you would, at how much, whatever you're doing with, even if it's like passive, at what number do you think you'd have, like you're saying, the time to do everything you want to do with?
Shit,
how much money do you think you'd be to get to that comfort zone with?
Man, I don't know if I can answer
question,
that way.
That's kind of a hard question because I think it would be more of a monthly thing.
Yeah.
Like for me, it would be like if I'm at like anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000 a month. For me, that's already comfortable because that's paying everything else.
Done, yeah.
Everything's like, okay, cool. Anything after that is like bonus, you know? Mm-hmm. Hey, if you get $10,000 a month, well, cool. You know, that's awesome. All I need is really like 3 or 4.
So I'm saying, yeah, because...
So I think I would put it more of a monthly thing.
Yeah, well, because like I said, I experienced my level where I'm... So I know where my level would be where I wouldn't even maybe a little bit more than comfortable, you know? I had enough to do, like you're saying, to start buying frivolous fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I could probably do it less. And even now, like, I've tamed so much things down and I pay more attention to how much everything costs and shit.
Yeah.
That even now, if I made that much, I probably need way less than that to be comfortable now.
Yeah.
Because I'm in that mindset, it used to be, oh, fuck, look at this, it's pretty cool. Yeah, fuck it, let's buy it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, how much is it? Wait, let me see if I can Amazon. There'll be a deal. There'll be a deal.
Yeah.
Maybe where before I was just like, fuck it. Yeah. I thought I got it in the bank.
Yeah. And now it's like what I'm doing is whatever I make, which I didn't do the past few years, was you know, I'll get a little bit like, okay, we'll have a little bit to go and have dinner or something. But the rest I invested back to like more prints, more pins, more. Okay. Like I invested back.
But you got the business way.
Yeah. And then it's like, you know, and as soon as, for me, it's like, how do I put back to it? You know, how do I put back to it? And that's the thing that I don't want it. I'd rather have it coming out of like like, hey, they bought something, so let me use that towards this. So it's like I feel like almost like I'm not paying for it. Like it just went back to this, and it doesn't come out of like my pocket like right away.
That's good. Yeah.
So that's kind of like the mentality where
you have to feed the beast, no?
Yeah. And it's like you just kind of take it that way. Of course, you get a little bit off it, so you can go and do, I'm gonna go have lunch or something.
Yeah.
But the rest, you try to put it like, okay, I need some materials for this or materials for that,
supplies and shit.
Yeah, and I think that's what made it like. I didn't have that mentality. My mentality was like, oh man, that's that new comic books that came out. Like, oh, I need to go get that.
Yeah.
Or like, the materialistic
the
thing.
frivolous shit. Yeah.
Like everything. Like you said, oh, I have everything. That was from past
because
endeavors, I guess you can say.
Dick, now I even complain like about a McDonald's. They're like, hey, let's go to McDonald's. Do you know how much McDonald's is now?
They're expensive, man.
Te hago un pinche sandwich, cabrón.
Dude, Carl's Jr. is fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Carl's Jr. Well, even McDonald's way.
Went a few days ago, I was like, fuck, what the fuck?
No, McDonald's just order everything from the dollar menu, man.
They don't even have the dollar menu anymore. Way.
They don't?
They have the 1, 2, 3 menu, which is like $1, $2, $3. But they change it like cuando estaba pinche cabrón the economy, it was fucking full. Now the $1 last time I went has nothing. The $2, the $2 iced coffee that I get, and something else, and the $3 fucking I think it has like instead of it's $3, but it's 2 sandwiches for like $3 or something. But that's all. Like it's like 3 items. Way.
Shit, I remember with I think the sausage McMuffin or one of those was like 2 for $2.22 and shit. I would fucking I would buy a fucking breakfast. The salía chido.
Yeah, or you get like, give me 8 cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
You go and you order 3 meals and it's like $30, way. And you're like, for McDonald's, way, and you're like, what the fuck, way? 3
That's
meals,
crazy,
$30,
bro.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, my mom would buy us hamburgers from there when they were like 40 cents or some shit.
Oh,
there was
the little ones, yeah.
Is that when there was a styrofoam container?
Little boxes, the old school
I can't remember where, but she would buy us the hamburgers. No, hay queso en la casa. So she would slap the yellow cheese at home. But
dude, yes, it's fucking, yeah. So now estoy bien fijón now with the fucking, how much? No,
hey, but there's nothing wrong with that, way.
No, I'm saying that. So even my goal money, pues, that I'll say where I'm comfortable, is probably less than that. So even that, I'd be more than comfortable.
Because you're more cautious.
But I know my level now, you know? So that's what I was asking, because I know, because I experienced it, I know I'm good there.
Yeah.
And now it's probably fucking, I'd be balling it up with that money now.
I mean, with a business like this way, it makes sense that you put it in. And there's this thing I read the other day, it made sense. It said that money's useless unless it's being used. Which means if it's sitting in your fucking bank, yeah, that's cool, but use it.
Yeah.
Invest it.
Invest it in something.
Like have it somewhere, have it running around, have it work for you, you know?
Exactly.
That's the shift.
Make money off of that, what you already have. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it makes sense, man.
Yeah, but I enjoy like fucking like that drive, dude. Maybe like fucking, I don't know, like 6-7 years ago, me and my buddies, 2 or 3 dudes that I met through music, we started up this little dispensary in the valley. And so at that time, I turned 30, dude. I had a job working as a district supervisor for a magazine distribution company. On my way up the corporate ladder, I hit 30 and I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like, I've never taken a risk. I've never done anything. Like, I've worked. I've had a secure job because that's what they taught you as a fucking kid.
Yeah.
To agarrar un buen trabajo. And the important thing is to have money every week, every 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
And when I turned 30, opened up that fucking, I had to sell most of my gear to fucking, to buy into it and then fucking get stock and all that shit, learn how to fucking grow it, like that whole thing. And you know, when you have a check coming every 2 weeks or every week, that comfortability of being a person way, I don't really like that.
You're not being a person.
I don't really like that, dude, because they said that if you work for somebody, then you're working for their dreams, not yours.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense. The company you work for, they thought about it in their heads, they implemented it, and now you're their employee.
Yeah.
But I miss the whole fucking, hey, I got $20 in my account and the rent's due tomorrow. How can I make some money? Mm-hmm. I miss that fucking that.
Well, the thing, because they don't teach nothing like that in schools.
Yeah.
In schools, they teach you to like basically become a worker, man.
Yeah.
And that's where people like our parents, that generation and the generation before them, they're pretty much brought up to be like stagnant. Like this is as long as you make a check every week or 2 weeks and you take care of your family and you pay your bills, that's all you need.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how you become, that's, you know, where the dead end job comes from, you know? Mm-hmm. And for me, like, I'm pretty sure, like, for you guys, I didn't want to be stuck. I'm never satisfied until like, oh, this is all I'm going to do. And it's a secure check every week or two. And I've never been satisfied until now. Even now, I'm not, like right now, like earlier when you brought up like, oh, I could do I can carve a pipe for you. And, you know, like, oh, maybe I could do 5 and see how it goes. Yeah. You know, like, okay, that could be another part, like another revenue right there, you know?
Yeah, I have the same mentality, dude.
Yeah, you know, and like little opportunities like that where you're like, hey, well, I can do that. And you're like, oh, maybe I could, like the bug. Like, okay, now I got it for way less than that. Now I'm flipping it, you know? Yeah. But because I want to
say that on recorded.
You got to make money, bro.
Yeah, so. Yeah. What was it?
Hey, but so what happened to the roof rack, bro? What's up? You're not offering it anymore?
Roof rack without the bug?
Without the roof rack. I'm putting on the other bug.
Jesus, I thought you sold the roof rack without the bug.
That's the discounted price right there. You see the little alcohol fucking erase?
Yeah. What are you talking about, man?
No,
You're seeing things.
Hey, you took the step down? No, you left it there. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's the roof rack?
I put a new one.
Yeah, I remember you were putting that one in.
So those are new.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, fucking.
But it's just trying to make, like, how else can I make money, you know?
Yeah.
Well, we talked about it once a while back, no? How the raza has, like you're saying, a different mentality. We don't think that long term, pues.
Yeah.
I think, like you're saying, I think we're molded to just be the worker bee way.
Yeah.
And we have that mentality. You get a good job, you manage, you hold that fucking good job because it's a good job.
Yeah, there's no class in schools where they're like, oh, this is the entrepreneur class, or this is, you know, how you can make, you know, they don't show anything like that in school. I think it's just like they just pretty much bring you up to be a worker bee. That's all it is.
Yeah.
You know, and it's up to you to change it, you know?
Yeah, because we're talking about the long term, like the widows. I think we're using the example of homes, pues, that widows buy homes and they think of them kind of like as investments.
Yeah.
So like to build wealth. That's what we're talking about, no? Mm. We don't think of building wealth instead of like just money way. Like we don't think of it as wealth, as something like you can pass on, like generationally. Pues. Yeah. You give your kids like the stepping stone, and then they have a stepping stone. They give their kids a stepping stone, and we don't think about it that long term.
No, our parents' generation and before that, it's like I'm working, and then you raise your kids. It's like, oh, it's up to them to work and get their own thing going. And
you're on your own, buddy.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like the schools, and we raise them like you're saying, way to be the worker bee.
Yeah.
To fucking get a good job and fucking you work hard and instead of like moving up, because wealth is different than having just money, way.
Yeah.
And like we talked about that one time, the widows, buy a house, they pass it on to their fucking kids, not to just like live there. They could just sell it or whatever,
Yeah.
Now they have that stepping stone to start a business, whatever. Mm-hmm. Then that generation leaves the business to their kids.
Yeah.
Their kids take it over, and then before fucking ya los dejaron bien atrás, güey.
Yeah.
All because of the shift in mentality, güey.
Yeah.
They think está cabrón, güey.
Yeah, but I think it's just if people could get that drive of like how do I make money, and I'm not talking about like illegal bullshit stuff, like how do I make money, like
¿Por qué no?
Illegal stuff sometimes pays the bills, bro.
Yeah, but
I can't say I've never been a part of that.
Me neither, güey.
No, I've
dark arts.
We've touched that fucking. It's touched us.
Well, I've never been there, man. So, and you don't need to be there.
Yeah, I get it.
But it's just finding ways. Ahí vas con tus pipas otra vez.
But you know what I noticed about you, Mario, and I think it's really important for people to understand that we get people that listen to us that are artists as far as painting and do stuff like that. I think you figured something out that I think some of us already figured out as well, is in this day and age, bro, you can't just be a fucking artist.
No.
You do woodworking. You do fucking, I saw you put fucking you did a wall out of pallets.
Wall installations.
That's very important, I think, for
Shiplap.
people to understand that if you really want to pursue something like, let's say, music or whatever, you need to be versed in like all kind of shit, dude.
Yeah. You gotta be el mil usos.
Because in the beginning, it's a struggle, bro. Like you're not gonna sell a painting every 2 weeks.
No.
So there's ways that you have to supplement that income, and you're good at building shit, and I think that's very important, right, for people to understand, no?
Yeah, and it's not, and you can't just sit on your ass and let it fall on your lap, because it's not going to happen. You know, people that are, and you hear it all the time, you know, where like they're successful. Oh, they got lucky. No, man, they worked their ass off. No. You know, you work your ass off, something's going to pay off. And a lot of people don't seem to grasp that idea where pues a ver qué hago, and see if money comes in. Like, no, man. It's like, I even rent a space here, you know, for events and stuff like that. So that's another way of income, you know?
Yeah.
So anywhere I can find a way to make income, like the place, my services or whatever, you know? I don't strip. Before you come out. Yeah, I know he was going to go. Let me rephrase that, because
Tell me about the services. About the services,
the other thing that I think is important too, whereas maybe you could attest to this, but I feel like sometimes people think that the goal in life is to not have problems, right? But I think one of the important shifts is to be in control of the problems that you're gonna have. Problems are always gonna be there.
Yeah.
But I think it's better for you to have control of the problems that you have. If you have $20 in your account and you need to pay the rent next week, that's a good problem to have, because that means that you're doing things that you love to do. And if you're at work and you're getting shit at work, you're having panic attacks, those are problems that might be out of your control sometimes, that arise from outside of yourself. But when you have problems good problems, right?
Yeah,
the goal of life is to have good problems and to have the problems that you want to have. Yeah. Not to always be fucking.
No, because that's you won't never become a problem solver if you don't have the problem.
Yeah.
So if you don't pass that part of life where you're like, man, I have an issue. How do I take care of that? And if you're like in business on your own, you know, you're basically like you figuring it out as you go. And you learn from your mistakes. And mistakes, if you don't have mistakes, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
You know, you're not building up to like, okay.
You're not taking risks with.
Yeah. And a lot of people, that's the thing, that's they want to do something, but they don't want to take that leap, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it goes back to what you're saying, that worker bee, pues. You don't take that additional risk because we're good here. This is our lane.
Yeah.
This is where we stay.
If I step out a little bit.
There's not a lot of problems and not a lot of mistakes. I'm paying everything.
You're playing it safe.
Yeah. So you're in that little lane and you don't take those risks with.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, like, shit, 20 years have passed and I'm in the same freaking
little lane,
same lane.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, this is not where I want to be. And for me, it's like my suegros, man, I love them to death, man. And they've had their 9 to 5. They paid off their house. And my wife was brought up that way. So she kind of does have that mentality. And hey, if I had a place like that where I was in one house, all I knew was one house and everything was like, your parents did their job and everything. Cool. You know, not everybody has that. So for me, I've never been that part of where, I gotta do it this way because that's how everybody's parents do it. You know, like, nah, I'm not satisfied. I'm not content. I want more. And when I say I want more, it's not materialistic. Like, I want more out of life. And then I want, like, one thing that I told my wife, she kind of doesn't get it. And that's cool, you know, and that's not for everybody either. But for me, it was, and I think I said it last time where that you want to make for me, I want to make sure I existed. I want to tell people that I existed.
Leave a mark.
Yeah, leave my mark, you know, and have your kids and their kids and great grandkids like, hey, this guy existed, you know.
Look what Grandpa did.
Yeah, you know, and it's just, I don't know if it's a vanity thing or if it's a
little bit.
It probably is
negative.
A little bit.
Vanity sounds negative, but there's good vanity going.
I think so too, and it's just making it seem like you did something. You know, you didn't sit on your ass and like, you know, soy hijo de Trump, por eso tengo esto.
Pero tampoco,
you know?
that staying in your lane that we're talking about, that pinche parent, como decimos, like that generation that stays in the pinche trabajas duro.
Yeah.
tampoco, I think, at least to me, we make it sound like really negative, but it doesn't have to be way, because if you do it in the way like we're saying, that lane leads to your parent or whatever paying off this house.
Yeah,
they pass away, they pass it to you. Now you have capital for a business that you wanted to start. Then you turn it into a positive.
And you know, and I've said it many times that I envy people that are like that. People that are like, they're happy with their 9 to 5. They're happy with their job and their routine, their daily routine, and they're happy with that. And I do envy people like that, because I'm not like that. And there's times that I wish I was kind of like that, pero no me nace, you know? It's like, no, I got to do more. It's
just, it's a different thing, güey. Pero like I'm saying, you can make even that, because I think it sounds kind of like we're talking like negatively about staying in that lane. But you can make that into a positive way as long as you do something right with it.
Yeah, you're pretty hungry, bro. I thought the gatos were getting kicked.
Damn orange chicken.
That's that orange chicken.
Yeah, as long as you do something with that staying in your lane thing.
Yeah,
as long as it's not just working to fucking work.
Like you said, like, let's make it clear, it's not a negative thing. Yeah. And I do envy people like that. But in the way, like, at least my brain works is like, no, I'm not satisfied. I need to do more. Because
even with that, había fucking at the other job, there was a dude that también had that whole mindset. Fucking just, he got it from his parents too, because his dad fucking a trabajador, pero machín, güey. Yeah. Like fucking most of our parents were. And he had this little lane, fucking, you come to work, you work fucking home, you go back, pisteas, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You fucking come back the next day. He had that little mentality. Yeah. But at the same time, that's the way he did it right way. So he took over the payments from his parents' house, whatever. And fucking, I think he ended up, I don't know, we might have already paid it off way. But he leveraged that one to buy like a little house down the street. So then he had 2 pads. He was renting the other one. I think right now he has 3 pads way. And he hasn't left his little lane of just fucking go to work, come back, have some chelas, relax, go back to work the next day. But on the side, he's bought like 3 pads.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've had this place for 5 years. And before that, I've been tattooing for 20 and painting for 10. And I just started doing this full time 3 years ago. Mm. So before that, I was in that lane. You know, it was paying this off. It was paying a bunch of stuff.
But like you said, you had the kids and all the kids stuff.
Yeah, but I still had this because this is where my heart is at. You know, this is my passion. And it took, the 20-something years, or 18 years of that lane where you go to work, you come back, and where I had enough. You know, like for me, it was like, that's it, no more. You know.
Yeah.
And I had to jump and take that risk. And what helped me a lot too was one of my wife's uncle that owns, I don't know, like in Texas, he owns like 3 junkyards and owns, property, and then property in Mexico and other businesses.
Es narco.
Ya casi. But anyways, he was
Muertos
like
in the trunk of those cars he crushed.
Yeah, I think they called him El Pozolero. No. Well, he's the one that he goes, you're never going to know if you don't take risk. He goes, if you want to build your own business and that, you're never going to have it if you don't take the risk.
It doesn't have to be a big risk, Wayne.
Yeah, well, everything's a risk, regardless.
No, I'm saying like that dude, I'm telling you, que compró casas. I don't even think he manages them. I think he pays like a little company, but he's building that equity way.
Yeah.
And all the risk he took was he bought another house.
Yeah.
And then he used those 2 to buy a third one way.
Yeah, because all you do is get your...
But how big is... I mean, there's a risk.
Everything's a risk, man. It's just taking it. And a lot of people are afraid to take that step because they're like, nah, porque what if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? I can get at 60, 70 years old and be like, man, what if I would have done it?
Yeah.
The what ifs.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the what ifs. Fuck. Yeah,
but see, we're wired like that, Mara. We're domesticated like that. Yeah. So if we start a different hobby or something that we want to turn it into something, we're wired to plan the route. Okay, but what if this happens and then this could happen? But I feel like that's part of the pathway. Like there's no.
You know what?
I remember reading a book called "Who Moved My Cheese." Have you ever heard of that book?
It sounds like something else.
So
hey, Beavis, relax, Beavis.
Yeah. So it's basically "Who Moved My Cheese" is like just pretend there's like a maze for a rat, and then whenever the rat's following the cheese, you move the cheese, and then the rat just goes somewhere else. That's that's them. That's an analogy of like a problem. Like you go into a problem, then let's find the solution. Yeah. Instead of being stuck like that rat in the cheese, or being stuck like, hey, there used to be a cheese right here.
Who moved my cheese?
Yeah, they teach you to just shift. Like that obstacle showed you that that's not the way. Just shift over here. And we always kind of talk ourselves out of shit, dude. We talk ourselves out of the journey because, I don't want to. Or the big one is a lot of people are really fucking worried about what other people think about them. So what is this person going to say? Or what are my parents going to say? Or what is this going to say? Like, so, I mean, we're just leaving. We're living to please other people, dude.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you. I took that if out of my vocabulary. I don't even sweat. I don't even use it. I don't do the what if I usually go for my gut. Now it's like just gut feeling, you know? Like if I hear it and it sounds good right at that moment, I'm like, let's do it. You know? If there's something like, wait a minute. If I question it, it's because it's not a go. And that's how I've kind of been determining things like should I take it or not, you know? And it's I don't know. I don't do the what if anymore, you know? It's not, no se me hace like hard to get it out of your vocabulary, you know? It's like, it's after, I don't know. I guess it's after I did this, ya no se me hace tan difícil, you know? There is hard times, but then there's good times when you're, it's like this, but when you're up here, you're like, man, cool. Everything's going as planned and even better. And dude, the what if is even way further out, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's just that mentality of the way we're wired, and if you could get that out of your vocabulary, I think that's another thing where it's less stressful también. And for me is not. Yeah, because this show is all about me today, and
it's become the Mario show.
There's a lot of people out there that are in that stage, bro, where they're like. And there's nothing wrong with fucking working. There's nothing wrong with that path.
Yeah.
People need to understand that not everybody's going to be a fucking musician, a painter. And even though they think that's
tech guy,
everybody can be a millionaire. When
they exactly where like that's not the way that life. There's a polarity where you need people to fucking cook the food. You need. But you have to be happy with where you're at. If you're a fucking cook, be the best fucking cook in that kitchen.
Exactly.
If you're a fucking trash man, be the best fucking trash man. Like just always enjoy what you're doing. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But with Instagram and shit like that, we tend to show like the glamorous like us. Fucking,
I only got 10 likes. What the hell?
Victims way. Like I took a picture of the fucking. That's a highlight way. Look, we're fucking smoking a cigar and smoking a pipe and look, we got new merch. Like that's just the highlight. But I mean, I've already dealt with anxiety today, downs.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, life is up and down, dude. Like.
And it's short, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And it's super short, man. Next thing you know, like, man, ya se acabó 2020.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean, January's almost done, man. I'm still writing 19 on my papers.
19. Fucking, también I saw a little posting of fucking, I forgot what the picture was, but it said fucking, when people tell me the year 2000 was 20 years ago, and the fucking, like, oh shit.
Jesus, bro. Yeah, 2 decades on.
And I was like, oh shit.
Ya estás viejo.
2000, remember the Y2K, güey? No,
2000 is 20 years ago. Fuck.
20 years ago, güey.
The other thing that's important, Mario, I mean, without fucking dropping any names, I mean, you've introduced us to some pretty fucking heavy people that are famous and fucking doing shit, like
Ramon would have name dropped already.
That's also something that I feel a lot of people lag is networking.
Yeah.
They, as artists, we tend to fucking just stay in the fucking room and just focus so much on our art.
And that circle, your own little circle, that's it.
That sometimes you forget how to talk to people, how to network, or maybe you still have that ego where you think like, well, I'm better than them. And I mean, that's natural. We all have that. But sometimes that lack of social skills keeps you from getting into circles
or just meeting other people.
How did you? I mean, have you always been good like networking and talking to people?
Yeah, it's just like, and I'm sure you guys have it too, where it's like when I say I could be at a bus stop and make like a best friend right there.
Yeah,
no, I don't have that.
I have that. Yeah,
if you can do that, then network that's what it is. That's what network is.
No.
You know, it's just opening your mouth and having a conversation with a stranger. And next thing you know, it's like, oh man, we have a lot of common. Oh, you know what? We know we have mutual friends. Or we know it's like with I don't want to name drop.
Oh.
But with my tocayo,
Okay.
you know, it's through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
And, you know, and if I would have never taken that, you know, like, hey, well, what do you think if I should? Nah, you know, like, hey, you just put it out there. And then if they go for it, like, yeah, let's do it. Then let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just not being afraid and holding back, like, oh, ¿qué van a decir? You know, I don't want to be like I'm pushy or anything like that. It's just like, say, just ask for it, and you never know. The worst thing they can say is no.
Yeah.
And what happens? You just move on to the next thing, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, you say fucking, you guys too, but no way. I'm naturally like extremely antisocial.
So you're an introvert. You're an introvert.
Pero
Big time.
cabrón. Pero también I'm not rude, way.
Yeah.
So if you start talking to me, I'm gonna start talking to you. Like you say, maybe we get into a conversation you're saying, but I don't start that conversation.
Yeah.
And so, like in high school, también. In high school, I think is where maybe I peaked socially, where
Kind of got out of your shell a little bit.
A little bit, porque high school está un poco forzado también.
Así en el shell, así.
But even and then ever since también that I kind of worked, for myself on my own.
Yeah.
A huevo fucking just more me fucking comes out that I'm more like at the peak of my fucking my antisocialness way.
You're better now when you 20, 30 years ago.
I wouldn't say better way because it gets. I've noticed it's over the past few years it's been getting worse and worse.
Really?
Like when I go to shows, I kind of almost want to go and like que no me vean. Me los saludo a su girl, a sus pinche bandmates. But I'd be fine going and sitting like in the dark corner and listening to it, having my chela, and just fucking leaving without fucking. But I know for me it doesn't
Like for
work.
this, yeah, for this.
But then at the same time, fucking.
Well, he struggled with this.
No, I still struggle with this way. Maybe it's anxiety. I don't know what it is, but I still.
But I think that's the best you could do for yourself, where is fucking just push through and fucking come out there and just expose yourself. Where
No, porque también.
Is it because what are people gonna say, kind of thing? Or
I don't have that as much.
Or you just kind of like, don't talk to me.
Like I'm just naturally, but at the same time, this is where I was going. At the same time, when I go like down that little fucking depression hole every fucking few weeks or days or whatever it is, I get there and I'm like, why don't I have friends? Yeah. I have no friends. I can't go fucking. I don't go like that's what I say. Like when they're saying, "Hey, come bien lento," and well, like I was saying, it's because I don't have those moments where I'm hanging out, we're having dinner, or we're going to a movie with friends, whatever. It's vamos a ir a pistear, and you get pedo, but it's a different vibe, way.
Yeah.
So I don't have those moments, so I don't mind eating slower to fucking stretch out that moment, way.
Yeah.
So I'm very antisocial, and at the same time, I want that interaction. It's just me cuesta, way, like to fucking. To achieve it, way.
What do you think it is, way?
It's just me, way. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how to explain because, like I said, naturally, I'm a loner, way. But at the same time, I want company.
You want company.
I want company being a loner, so it's like it doesn't make
You're those guys that
hey, I invite you guys here. You guys kick it here, but I'm gonna be over there.
Yeah, you're the person that's on their birthday says no me da nada, and cuando no te da nada, you get all the weeds.
Well, my birthday, my
You knew it was my birthday.
No, because like if nothing happens for my birthday, I'm okay with it. But like the birthday que pasó, güey, que they're like, what do you want to do? I was like, whatever, güey, un pastelito,
Yeah.
No hay pedo with anything. But my girl organizes a whole thing, fucking, because I was turning 40, so she organized like a dinner and going out to have some drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. She goes, you want to go here? Yeah, it's fine.
You're like whatever.
Like whatever, not to be a douche. It's kind of douchey. She's trying to organize something.
No.
No, I think douche is more like, I want to say kind of like what I do.
No, but at the end of the day, after the whole birthday thing, do a chingón, way.
It's always like
I
that.
really
It's
appreciated
always
it.
like
I really liked it. I had a lot of fun. Me puse pedo. Estaba pinche bailé in the middle of a fucking... When I got to
de la concha.
when I got to the place, it was... It's like the environment goes like an 80s bar and they have like a bunch of 80s shit and 80s music.
No
and
te
like,
sacaron después, like...
and old TVs, like playing the fucking like old
¿Por qué
videos
me
and shit.
invitan? ¿Saben cómo me pongo?
Pero entramos and right away, like when you see in the pictures, like, oh, this is my type of spot. When I showed up, like the fucking music was like loud. It wasn't like bar fucking. I was like fucking
like
club loud.
club.
I was like, this is too clubby for me.
Yeah.
I started fucking, but then that could turn out chingón, güey. Hasta estuve bailando.
It's always like that way.
That's what I'm saying. So I have a weird dichotomy with it.
Yeah, but then I think I'm not saying this is your situation, but I think a lot of the times it's that as far as like we were talking about earlier, where you start something new and you start thinking about but I gotta. When we plan something or somebody invites us somewhere, we start thinking but what if that person shows up or what if this or fuck this fuck the fucking traffic, and then you go and you have a fucking great time.
And you're negative the whole time.
Yeah, that's definitely me, man.
And you have a great fucking time, dude.
No, dude. For me, I do my own birthday parties, man. I do.
Hey, if you want it, you gotta do it yourself.
Coming, I'm like, yeah. 'Cause you know what it was?
When's your birthday?
I'm not gonna say it's March 8th.
March 8th? Oh shit!
So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do a barbecue and karaoke at the house.
He's a pescadito. I forgot.
No, but and
He already has a plan too. You heard?
oh yeah, it's already done, dude.
Try to be todo.
He's already ordered his theme fucking.
Yeah, fucking Manda Macho's gonna play.
It's gonna be steampunk.
Steampunk Manda Macho.
Dude, the steampunk tuba would be shit, bro. Imagine the steampunk tuba.
No, but
The clock.
Yeah, with the clock.
growing up, we never really we've never had like birthday parties as kids. I don't have one picture where we have like that I had a birthday.
Is it the economy or is it just
no? You know what it was? The whole time growing up, all the way to high school, I've never had. I would say like, I remember when I had this birthday party. Nah. So my birthday parties are the ones that I started doing when I was already working. I was doing it on my own. Like, hey, I want my birthday party at this club. I'm gonna do a birthday party. Like last year, I did my birthday party, but it was my 45th. So I was like,
right away.
Hey, every 5 is a big party. Every 5 is a big party.
Depends who you are. Some are 10, some are 5, some are 2.
So this year's gonna be mellow.
It's mellow. It's just a barbecue.
My sister has a whole birthday
Karaoke
month.
party and everything.
My sister does the birthday month.
Maybe a band will want to play at my barbecue.
Yeah, let's do it. We're down, bro.
He says, dile con tiempo.
I told you I'm down for the cause, bro.
All right. So, and then with my wife, she kind of laughs at that because it's like, she's kind of like you. She's kind of like the opposite of me. She doesn't want me doing like surprise parties for her. She doesn't want big things. She just wants the dinner with me and the boys, and that's it.
That's how my girls.
I like surprises, Wayne.
I've never had a surprise party. I did a surprise party for her.
You plan them yourself.
Yep.
What are you gonna surprise yourself?
Hey, if I don't look
before anybody starts planning anything, you're already like, we're having a barbecue. Steph's playing, and it's at the pan, and it's steampunk theme.
Yeah,
and
so
they're like,
you can't plan anything, bro.
And
then your girl's calling everybody, cancel the surprise. Where it's just a party. You already planned it.
Yeah.
No. And if I didn't, it wouldn't be done. It wouldn't get done. I'm telling you right now, it wouldn't get done. It wouldn't.
No confianza, right away.
Para nada. Para nada.
He's like, she doesn't listen to this.
So she kind of laughs at that because she goes, you ever have to like, oh no, like I said, like
you don't like the kind of plastic plates she buys or the sporks?
No, it's got to be Dixie. It's got to be Dixie.
Yeah, you don't want the one that the vidria folds in half.
Or you put it.
It goes through the plate.
Yeah, or it starts going like this, warping.
No. That's not gonna do.
It's got to be Dixie with solo cups.
Yeah, oh shit.
No. It's just something that I've always done because I don't know. I guess like I said, it was just
you're a social vato.
Yeah, man.
You're in Ramon. You're in Ramon's fucking little area. Ramon is social también, güey.
Oh, también.
He plans his own parties.
Yeah,
pretty.
He gives himself his own nicknames.
Gives everybody name tags.
Yeah, he's fucking.
But it's like you said, right? It goes back to like life's short, no way. Like, why not enjoy?
It is short, and then for me, it's like I'm making up for all the birthday parties that I missed when I was a kid. So this is my way of saying like. My wife's gonna be like, "How long are you gonna use that card?"
No. But at least now you create memories that you remember. Because I mean, as a kid, I mean, I don't really remember all my birthday parties really. You know.
Do you have pictures at least?
The only picture I have is from my first, and for some fucking reason, I haven't really got to the bottom of this. But my mom thought it would be cool, or I wanted. But I'm dressed as a fucking clown, bro. Like literally, like a fucking clown.
No, like it.
Yeah, like it.
Like Pennywise.
Yeah, like,
what's his name?
like Pennywise.
Pennywise, right?
Pennywise the clown.
So there's a picture of me next to the cake, dressed like a fucking clown. I'm like,
Face makeup and everything, or what?
no, not the face, not the face. So that's kind of creepy. I'm like half, like I'm in it and I'm really not.
There was a theme, but
I don't know what was
Hey,
going.
mom, venimos del circo o de qué?
I don't know what was going
It's
on
like
there, bro.
a G.I. Joe cake, but he's dressed as a clown.
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
With the Spider-Man cups.
In those days, the decor was pretty bad. Dude. 82, 83.
Shit.
And then, you know, and then I do it for my boys too. Like, you know, like my son's going to be 24 next month. So I'm doing a barbecue for him,
That's cool, man.
you know? But that's just me, man. Like, I just want to...
You know, the
I'm a social
aspect, yeah.
freaking butterfly, man.
You know what you are, bro? You're a good host. Because I've noticed that here, when we come and set up, you want to make it as comfortable for us. All of a sudden, I turn around, there's a fucking heater there. The guitar's here. Like, I think you like to be a host,
I
right,
think
bro?
it's the hosting, man.
Yeah.
I think you're right, dude.
You're
I
like one
think
of
you
those
just
Dixie
pinpoint
hosts.
my...
No, it's just you're very like your hosting skills are like you're like fuck. I feel comfortable right here.
He has that southern hospitality,
Yeah,
but he's not from the South.
It's like the la vergüenza. It's like the kind of
Hell yeah.
He's only from Southern California.
I'm Southern California. Y'all want some taters and mustard?
Right away.
yeah. That's funny, man.
You know what? I think that's what it is, man. Because my wife is like opposite. She's like, you know, she could be a little bit of introvert. She'll be like that. If you start talking to her, she'll talk to you.
Well, my kid parties, I got happy. So, I mean, if they know me, I think I've said this before, güey. Pero, like the kids' parties, you know, we have the kids' parties at your house. Those are también, güey. But when we discovered we can do these like time parties, like when you do it somewhere where you rent a spot for 3 hours, the best way. You know when that party starts, you know when that party ends.
Yeah.
Everybody goes home.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah,
you know, like,
that's true.
I'm like the best. So I know what hours I have to be social at.
Because even with a party at your pad, they do a number on the fucking restroom. Way no mames, you start fucking. You go into the restroom. What the fuck happened here? It's like a fucking baño de la cahuila, way.
That's why you rent porter potties.
Yeah, no, well, you do it big, bro.
Yeah, no.
You go all out, bro.
You have to put the fucking industrial plunger. Pinche birria chingada.
I gotta rent a fucking snake.
It's the plunger with that big old horn thing.
Yeah, they call it a snake, no?
I don't know, but
Oh, no, that's when you have fucking, you're laying fucking Lincoln logs
What
and
kind
shit.
of guest do I have, bro?
pinche birria se pasó de vergas.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's gonna be a meme now, güey. Me going like that.
I read all this
Okay.
pipe
No,
talk.
yeah, it's enough.
A ver, ya let's see, and say pipe.
Well, I don't know. Last I heard, Mario switched out for pipe.
Nah, he smokes cigars, bro. You're a cigar guy.
Yeah, I'm a cigar guy, dude. Cigar and bourbon. That's me, man.
Keeps it
That's
classy.
not what I meant. Eh?
That humidor you have in there's pretty sweet, bro. It's fully
Tienes
stocked too.
humidor too,
It's got fully stocked humidor in there.
What the fuck? Oh, in the
You didn't see
oficina?
the next to that little barrel?
No, I didn't see it.
That's where I have the bourbon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
bro. Damn,
Fuck.
dude.
It's the real deal, man.
Yeah. I'll bring you. I told you I was gonna hook you up with some pipe. I ordered some. I ordered
Every
some.
time you say that, I'm gonna see his face from now on.
I ordered some tobacco that's been sitting in a whiskey barrel for bourbon whiskey for 2 months.
Oh,
so they age it inside the barrel.
Yeah.
And when they send it to you, they send the cube of the barrel that it was inside the little tin. Yeah, I think you
Piece
enjoy
of
it.
white oak. That's
Yeah.
what bourbon is in.
Oh, really? That's what it is.
Yeah, bourbon. The only way you can call bourbon is when it's aged on a brand new white oak barrel.
No shit, bro. I didn't know that.
And you know they char it inside, lo queman, and then they pour the whiskey in there.
So it
Está
gives it
fallando.
that smoky kind of vibe.
Yeah. And that's the only way you can call it bourbon, and you can only call it bourbon when it's like that and made in the United States. You can't call it bourbon if they make it in.
It's like champagne.
Like in freaking
Tequila.
Like Jameson or
Scotch.
whatever.
Yeah, like those are Scotch.
Like tequila and
Irish whiskeys. Those are what they are. Irish whiskey, Scotch whiskey.
So that's what determines what it is the aging process?
It's the aging and what it's like whiskey. There's whiskey. Bourbon is whiskey, but bourbon can only be bourbon on a white oak, brand new white oak.
But that's what makes it bourbon.
Yeah, whiskey can be done in
Different
any kind of barrels. Yeah,
That's why I get the different flavors.
They've
too.
even done whiskeys on like used wine cherry barrels, and they pour whiskey in there so they can kind of get that
sweetness,
get that flavor. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So whiskey can be pretty much in any barrel, but bourbon can only be on a brand new white oak barrel.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, I saw. The only reason I know is there's a documentary on Hulu that's called the documentary about Neat, the story of bourbon.
No shit.
And I've seen that documentary online at least 4 times.
All right, wait, it's your Pulp Fiction.
It's my Pulp Fiction, man. Because I'm like, and then I find out newer stuff. I'm like,
yeah.
And then I'll test that. I'll test that out in some bars. I'll ask the bartender, and they're like, "Hey, so what do you know about bourbon?" Like,
Pop quiz.
yeah, and I test them out. And they're like, "Well, what are you looking for?" And then I'll ask them, "So how is it really done? I mean, why is it called bourbon?"
What a dick.
And they're like,
Just trying to serve him a fucking drink. Wait.
He's just trying to get a part-time to pay his speeding ticket.
No,
You want an adios, motherfucker, or not? Wait.
I'll take a red button and be like, "You're wrong. You're wrong."
You want a Long Island iced tea paisa or what?
But you correct them or you teach them or what?
No. I won't
He
correct.
doesn't even.
I won't
just
even
let it go?
I just let it go, and then I just tell my
It's just
wife.
for his vanity.
He just walks out.
I just just for my ni sabe de lo que está diciendo.
We can't come back to his
Pobrecito.
bar.
Hey, we watch a documentary. We're experts now.
Now like 4 times.
Oh shit!
Okay,
All right,
one
bro.
time is like 4
Yeah,
times.
4 times you need a certificate.
I need
He
to be
says-
certified already.
He says there's no reason for us to both do research.
Yeah, exactly. No, and then and then sometimes I'll just spit out like, "Well, isn't it supposed to be on a white oak barrel?"
Oh shit!
And they're like, no, it could be done in any barrel because as long as I'm like, pendejo. No sabe.
But he doesn't even correct them.
I know.
He just takes away from the tip.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's $1 less,
On the,
otro dollar
on the
less.
tip, le pone, get us Hulu subscription and watch this.
Watch Neat.
It's crazy,
So-
man. But that process has been around for fucking a long ass time, huh, bro?
In hundreds of years, man.
It's crazy how they figured that shit out.
Yeah, man. It's and it's fast. And what's crazy that say somebody that wants to start a distillery like that, like a bourbon distillery or a whiskey distillery, they were saying that say you want to start it right now. So by the time you see a barrel aged, you would probably see 2 barrels age in your lifetime.
Jeez.
That's it.
Shit.
You won't see more than that. Like, and I'm not talking about like physically 2 barrels. I'm saying like this whole side of barrels was poured on this date. So by the time it's aged, you'll have time to see maybe 2 aging process in your lifetime.
So you basically started a distillery for your great
to
grandchildren.
pass it on, yeah. So you pass it on.
Great.
See, like I said, they think long term.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro. That makes sense, bro.
Yeah, but it's tequila.
That makes sense. Yeah. Tequila también.
Doesn't have, but it's not as long as the aging process. Is not as long as that.
No,
one.
I think it's 7 years, isn't it?
The reposado is a fucking. Is there more than reposado?
No, es reposado y añejo. Es el,
Oh, and añejo,
that's the
there you go.
oldest one.
And that is like 7 years, I think. No, I don't think it's more than that
Then probably añejo is the 7 year, and then reposado is less.
because it's not the.
Y el blanco is the towards the beginning,
Oh, the blanco's like right off.
right after. Yeah, because that one, because it's still white. The only reason it changes color is because it's in the barrel that long.
Oh, that makes sense, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit, fucking getting schooled right here.
that's right.
That's awesome, bro. Yeah, y esos güeyes también, like they figured out the tequila and how to fucking. And it's crazy because I've been in places in Mexico where people sip it, like you don't fucking take shots. Or,
No,
You don't. You see,
no.
yeah, it's an
Yeah.
American thing.
Yeah,
that's-
exactly. It's
you
it's
take
a
shots.
frat thing that
Yeah, that's an American thing. Güey. I remember a long time ago, güey, down the Jovenzazo, cuando te miraban fucking, and the only ones you get the shots are the fucking at like the ¿cómo se llaman? The like the little cobble bars.
Like papas and beer.
Papas
and,
beer. Like shit like
Senior
that.
It
frogs.
was a college thing.
Yeah, you go with the fucking a normal thing, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?"
Hey, pero since you're a little bourbon snob, way,
Little snob. Okay.
a connoisseur. Sorry, bad choice of words, bro. You're a bourbon connoisseur. Do you mix it? Is that like frowned upon if you like mix it?
No.
So it's cool. You can put fucking Coke in it or whatever.
Coke, water.
Pero
She's getting serious.
so there's not a judgment like, oh, this guy
No,
makes this.
there's you got your hardcore like según que like, oh, that's not how you drink it. You drink it how you're comfortable drinking it.
Okay.
Some people put ice, some people don't. Some people drink it neat. That means nothing on there. On the rocks, obviously, you know, it's on ice or a splash of soda or tonic or ginger ale. It's how you. There's it's not a wrong.
It's a preference.
It's a preference. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean,
That's all it is.
But I mean, what if like the fucking the cabron one, the fucking super aged one isn't?
I think that would be ruined with some
that,
Coke, bro.
I feel like why would you buy that way if you're gonna mix it with Coke?
An expensive bottle, you want to drink it neat. Or, you know, with a little bit of ice, whatever. But you do not want to mix it with...
That I think is more preference, the ice way.
So that's the term, neat, when there's nothing in there?
Neat is just the drink by itself. Like what we were doing right now, that's
neat.
Yeah.
But I fucking asked this guy for some bourbon and me trae un pinche bottle. I'm like, fuck, this guy doesn't mess around with.
Oh, no, it's a sipper, man. It's not, you're not going to down it.
Yeah.
But it's that's what it is. It's if you buy an expensive bottle, it is kind of like then
pointless. Yeah.
It is frowned upon for somebody to make fun of you or like, man, what the hell are you doing?
Because you're buying it for the age, for the taste.
Yeah, if you're getting Jack and Coke, it's like it's Jack.
It's different. Yeah,
because it's not, you know, you're getting a Macallan's 18.
Yeah.
You know, you're like if they're about to put, hey, don't mess it up, you know, because you want to, because that's when you could actually. It's funny, people like there's at the beginning when I started, you know, doing the whole whiskey thing. Like my buddy, he's like a huge whiskey guy, and he was like, yeah, you can taste this and that. And at the beginning, I was like, man, they all taste the same.
Yeah, my palate's like that. Yeah, I'm like, it's taste.
And it comes within time because now when you start drinking, like, say you have a shot of an expensive bottle, you'll if you actually taste it, and the way to do it, just clear. That's why they always have water next to it. Like somebody that actually drinks, they'll clear their palate so they can try a new drink or something. And you know, it's just they'll try it, and somehow you could already like you taste it somehow. You'll find like little flavors, like, hey, this one has a little bit of a spice. Hey, wait, this one you can taste the smokiness of it. You know, it's
crazy,
and it just comes within time, you know.
Yeah,
and not rushing it, you know, like, oh, let me down it or let me sip it really quick.
Yeah,
it's como el vino, way.
Yeah,
it's como el vino. Even said beer, way.
Yeah, and now like my friend been getting me into the cigars. You know, at first I used to smoke a little bit of it, and then I would get like a little sting on my tongue, and that's what he said. Like when you get that, you're pretty much done. Like, all right, you're done.
Tongue bite, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, it's called tongue bite. Some of it is because you're smoking it too fast, también. That the vapors produce more hot than it should be.
Oh.
That's the speed, también. There's a certain tempo that you have to smoke.
Yeah.
That's why I like cigars, también, because there's etiquette to it.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
people fucking, some people get upset if you're smoking it with the band still on there because you're flossing what kind of cigar you're smoking. So you're supposed to let the cigar warm up a little bit so the adhesive could come out a lot easier, and then you take the band off, and then and little things like that I like. It's like unspoken rules that be a fucking gentleman. Don't be a fucking paisa right here.
Yeah.
No seas naco.
Yeah, no seas pinche naco. Like there's certain things that you have to do, and
that's what I like about those things too, pero.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm getting into now is like the whole cigar thing, and my buddy's the one that's teaching me all the etiquette of it. You know, like, you know, the way to do it, like where you're at a lounge or you know, little stuff like that, and those are little, I guess you can say, hobbies.
Yeah, they're hobbies.
It's hobby,
but it's something that
it's like it's a lifestyle, homie.
También, man. But it's so relaxing, man. It's like it's
super
like
relaxing,
it's a chill thing, man.
Yeah.
Like you want, like, those are the moments you want to share with somebody like a buddy or something.
Yeah.
Like I can see now when they do like those commercials where you're like, hey, here's a bottle and they're having a cigar, and you could kind of like relate to that now. Before it was like, just for the scene or just for the look, or like, no, it's actually like
it's for the lifestyle, homie.
Yeah, it's just
it's a status thing, right?
Thug life.
Yeah, I want to look like Suge Knight over here.
Like an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He smokes a lot.
El Stallone es el que está cabrón with the fucking cigars, no?
70-year-old ripped guy.
He's fucking ripped.
Was he comes out on the magazine all the time, no? Or he used to, at least.
Which one?
The fucking cigar
aficionado?
Yeah, him, Arnold, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis también.
Yeah, it's a big crowd.
Yeah, it's a big, like the big Hollywood guys, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think, well, at least I do. Como dices, este way is part of this, like a status symbol too, no? That has that association.
Yeah, it is. It does.
A little
with power.
bougie.
Yeah, it has association with power.
A little bouginess.
It depends, I mean.
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying that it has that association, like when you see it, like even that cigar aficionado, so when you see that magazine, it looks a little bougie. The fucking ads are a little bougie. So
yeah, but you're just being judgmental right there. Right?
There's a judgment. Like, I mean, with pipe smoking, that people say, like, it's associated with like concentrating and like contemplating and like fucking there's pictures of Einstein smoking a pipe, like so there's a stigma or not a stigma, but
I don't know if that would be a stigma. No, that's positive.
There's a view of like people that smoke pipe and like no se puede con los niños.
That stigma's from fucking pinche Broadway.
Aquí Mr. Pipey is
he's getting a hard on.
I in Long Beach.
Está cabrón. But yeah, man, you fucking you have anything coming up, dude? Anything that you want to throw out there?
Nah, just watch out for the stuff that I'm gonna be posting pretty soon. Events coming up. I don't have actual dates.
The documentary is gonna be starting off your YouTube page. Is that what's gonna happen with that? Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of setting it up for that. So I don't really want to. I'm debating. I'm starting it now and then start promoting it, or doing it right after that. I haven't decided yet, but I'll be posting it. Like if you follow me on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, Twitter, it's all under Mario Lopez Art. So
that's
not
funny.
The other one.
You have to add the art to it because I'll sell you a bunch of Saved by the Bell reels.
Yeah.
No, not Primer Impacto. What is the show he does?
Which one?
What is the show he does?
Extra?
Extra.
I was like, Primer Impacto, no.
Primer Impacto.
That's the paisa one.
Yeah, that's why I can remember the real one.
Yeah,
so not that one.
So fucking we'll wrap it up, dude, because I know this dude's fucking busy. I'm sure he has a lot up things to do now.
Yeah, and you guys taking up my time.
Yeah, sorry,
right
bro.
Away.
What the hell, man.
But
this is fun, man.
We appreciate you coming by, man. I think you threw some.
Oh, thanks for having me. I was just passing by, and I was like, I figured I'll do it.
I appreciate you joining us today in the studio. It's good to see you, man. But I think you said some stuff that hopefully people can take and maybe implement in their own fucking lives. And I mean, if you have something that you want to do and it's not working for somebody, which there's nothing wrong with that. But if you have that drive where it's like, I want more in life, then you definitely have to get in there, like you were saying, man. And I really appreciate you taking the time and talking to people, man. And it's always fun to hang out and shit, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And we always go over when I'm on, so that's awesome.
You got anything, Way? You good?
I probably did, güey, pero...
Shout out to Carnalismo Clothing.
El Carnalismo Clothing.
Thanks
Gracias,
for the
homie.
merch. Yeah, it was pretty cool. We didn't know we had a guest here, Way, so maybe we could get a shirt for you. I'm not going to put your size on blast. So
yeah, no, that's good.
We'll talk about that after.
You mean men's size? Yeah.
De hombre, he says.
La camisa de hombre.
De hombre.
But, well, I guess we'll wrap it up now, bro. So we'll fucking, a ver si el pinche Cachet llega after his Brazilian butt lift next week.
His wax.
His wax and his duck lips and
Va a llegar all Sammy Sosa, all white.
Güero con ojos verdes.
Oh, shit. Bien Kardashian.
With this Vanta black hair.
All stretched. Man, his forehead's going to be 5.
No way, bro. Fuck. So hopefully...
Bien estirado.
Hopefully we get the scoop because I heard he was in Rio de Janeiro, where he was somewhere out there.
Con su tanga.
Estaba con la tanguita. They caught him.
The G.
TMZ caught him. Famous podcaster from LA.
I heard
Hooked him.
Caught him con el calzón así en la playa.
Flossing it.
I heard he was out there in the playa doing a fucking shoot for Fashion Nova.
I know.
I thought it was Sergio Valente.
He was wearing the Borat fucking swimsuit.
Well,
The neon green one.
the Borat.
That's nice.
He's mid-40s, so it's Tommy Bahamas. Way. That's what
Tommy Bahamas.
That's what he was doing. But
Bowler shirts.
Yeah, the bowler shirts. But we appreciate you guys, man, and thank you for sticking around. The Patreon, you guys are awesome. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to sit right here with Mario and at his fucking awesome studio, and so we really appreciate you guys. And
I appreciate it too, man.
So we'll see you guys next week, man. Thank you for listening.
Es todo, ya. Late. Órale, pues.
La pipa.
La pipa right away.
Al ratos votaré.